Brutal.
Those things were fucking brutal.
I'm just starting to feel like I'm not in good shape to ride home, which is perfect.
Perfect time to ride home. All right, but before we do that, let's do some commercials. If you need some shit for your old bike or your new bike or your old Japanese bike, check out Old Bike Barn over at oldbikebarn.com. They got everything you need.
Old Bike Barn!
Old Bike Barn! All right, yeah, oldbikebarn.com. On all the social media, simply at Old Bike Barn. If you ate a bunch of solar flare fucking sunflower seeds and your stomach is upset and you need, if you need something for inflammation, you need to check out Cradle Lake Clear over at cradlelakeclear.com. cradlelakeclear.com. We can do that with everything. Just these three. These motherfuckers all represent.
I'm just pretending.
No, just don't hit the blue button. Hit the yellow or the green. All right. So we've already recorded the podcast. Now we're recording the commercial. So we're gonna say some shit that might be foreshadowing into the podcast itself. But yeah, if you need CBD and you don't want to buy some bullshit at your local bodega, go to cradlelakeclear.com and get some good shit.
Cradle Lake Clear will take care of your bum if you eat some bad seeds.
Absolutely. If you find yourself in a motorcycle accident, go check out the motherfuckers over at lawtigers.com. A motorcycle law firm founded by riders for riders. Check out lawtigers.com or go to Facebook and type in Law Tigers in your state and get in touch with the local office over there. If you have a pet that's a fucking dickhead and that pet needs fucking CBD, you got a snappy little fucking chihuahua or some bullshit.
Feed him some of these fucking
or
sunflower seeds.
You got an asshole cat, stick a solar flare in its ass and get it over to Vet CS. No, I'm just kidding. Vet CS is they make CBD for canines, for fucking felines and fucking equines. Is that how you say horses?
I fucking hate horses.
Equine?
Yeah.
Equestrian?
Equestrians.
VetCS.com. It's just check them out. You got an asshole horse? Go to VetCS.com and take care of that shit.
Old ass turtle.
You got an old ass turtle. I don't know if they make turtles, but that could be the connection. You got a fucking old ass turtle that didn't stop 9/11. Go to VetCS.com and check them out. Fucking asshole turtle. And if you need fucking some new clothes for the winter or the fall, go to Merta. It was fucking. We're gonna get canceled for that shit. Go to Mertamia.com. They got fucking everything you need, and everything I just said so far. Go to when you check out. Go to use Big Truth at checkout. You get a big percentage off your order.
Huge, and you're supporting good companies that support shit that you like.
Absolutely. If you're looking for more clothes, you're into weird shit like we talked about in this podcast, go to Heavy over at heavy.bighotel.com or on Heavy Clothing on Instagram. If you're into motorcycle shit, check out Chop Cult over at chopcult.com or on all the social media simply at Chop Cult. Pitchfork at pitchforkny.com. And Pitchfork! Going again. Pitchfork. All right. Chophead over at Chophead Customs. We're at chophead.com or Chophead Customs on Facebook, Chophead on Instagram, and BigTruthPodcast.com. And if you want to help keep this show going and growing, go to patreon.com/BigTruth. That's it for now. We're going to get into the show right now.
Sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have a liftoff.
You didn't think we'd get professional with the sound effects and shit?
There we go. It's a great album.
Is that a kitten?
It's the beginning of an AFI album.
I didn't know this record was like from 1964.
Yeah.
So
That's that Disney one we were talking about?
yeah. I had it when I was a kid. I have it somewhere. All right, we can shut this off. So obviously, this is the Halloween special. We're still a little sober, so it's
Boring.
a little boring yet. Give it to the end, and when we do the commercials, that'll be the high point of everything. We'll get Danny on in a little bit.
He's making sauce.
Gabagool.
Can you turn these up a tiny bit, or
Yeah. All right.
pretty
So
deaf.
I don't know which one you're on. I'm gonna.
Check 1, 2. I just get. All right.
Is that you?
Yeah. I can still not really hear you. That's fine.
Hello.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
that's
we
good.
definitely just sat here for about half an hour, right? Like just drinking 45 minutes without checking any levels.
Yeah. We do it live on the fly.
We're doing more important things.
Yeah, we do it on the fly. But yeah, so it's all here, and then it'll whatever.
Yeah.
In post production, we'll fix all the.
Everything you get fixed.
What the fuck? We haven't done an M4 in a while.
Yeah, these are the most highly rated ones, aren't they?
Probably the Yuri Vaughn one, I'd guess. Speaking of Halloween.
So
People show up just to listen to me, right?
So guess this is literally what happens with the M4. Like I have a pretty consistent listenership.
Yeah.
And then the M4 will come and there'll be a little boost, and then whatever the next episode is has way less. Motherfuckers dipped off. They're like, yeah, I'm all set with that.
Who's the next guest coming up after this?
I don't know. Dude, this is all by the seat of my pants. Like if this was like way more planned, like I could be a lot further along.
Have a strong guest come in. I do think that was a good idea.
I have a bunch of strong people lined up. It's just more about time and when I can get shit done and all that. And time just got a whole lot less available because me and Packer closed on the bar.
Oh, congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
So now it's like I need another
Crunch
business
time.
and another job.
So is the podcast going to be like going to the bar now?
Yeah.
We could do it live. Yeah, at the bar.
Live.
That's what you should do. Is you should do a live podcast, live M4 at the bar.
Yeah.
We're just like, pack it out and everything like that. Have like an audience mic, questions.
Q&A.
Done. Yeah. Q&A. What the fuck is wrong with you guys?
You're listening to the show. What the fuck's wrong with you?
You came here to see the show.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? We did one live
Who's
one.
been slighted?
Now who's really been slighted?
So yeah, Dipper Cafe is what the name of it. New Bedford, Massachusetts.
Few months for that Blood for Blood record.
Yeah, we really got to do that. Blood for Blood
Not to cut you
Christmas
off. I'm
album.
just saying. Continue.
Yeah, we get I don't know 45-minute fucking commercial about a bar.
Yeah.
Come down fucking 1367 Purchase Street, New Bedford, Mass.
Well, don't come down yet. It's not open yet.
By the time you hear this, will be 1 week closer. We have no
This
idea
is
what
gonna come out Wednesday, dude.
Oh shit!
Like I
yeah.
said, I fly by the seat of my pants. Like,
Literally within the next 30 days, we hope to be open.
Now's the time to start the hype where you have them lined up at the door now.
Yeah, you just get there now. Yeah, be the first guy.
yeah, if you get there tomorrow, chances are you'll be the first person to come in.
Chances are.
But you can
You'll still have to pay for your drinks.
bring camping gear.
Yeah.
And a 30-day food supply.
And actually, if you're looking for a 2-bedroom apartment, we are taking applications. You can live above our bar also.
yeah,
Wow. What's the rent going to
That's
be?
real.
like $1,300. It's a 2-bedroom in New Bedford.
That's a pretty good price.
Yeah, I can just imagine the hell of living above your bar.
It's gonna take a special individual.
Just pound it on the floor. Can you guys be quiet? Shut up.
Yeah. So apparently a guy lived up there for like 30 years.
Yeah,
like some old guy. So
Is he
No,
he's out now. We would have let him stay, but he was paying like $600 a fucking month. It's like, no, dude.
Like, no.
We're raising your rent.
he was paying New Bedford like 2010 pricing. You know what I mean? Like
$600.
Where's he gonna find a better deal, though?
What'd you guys?
he was paying more than $600.
Did you guys just give him the old TiVo? Like, Grandpa, you
Oh,
gotta.
slumlords.
No, he went into public housing. He went into public housing. But anyway, yeah. So it's the story behind the bar though is it's New Bedford's first licensed bar. It's not the first bar.
Sure.
But it started. Bootleggers, like Prohibition era bootleggers, started the bar because they were like Prohibition ended. They're like, what the fuck are we gonna do? Oh, we'll open up a bar now. It's legal.
Yeah, so let's backtrack a little bit. If you don't know anything about New Bedford, it's on the water. It's the biggest whaling. Like when the country was run on whale oil, it was the richest city in the world at one point,
Yeah,
right?
pretty much.
But yeah, like it was like the end of the Underground Railroad. Like a bunch of slaves would go on whaling ships and all that. And Frederick Douglass lived there. Like all kinds of weird shit I'm learning about fucking New Bedford now. So nonetheless, we're a block from the fucking water. So yeah, these bootlegging ships would come in. Guys would fucking sell booze and all that. And as soon as it became legal, they opened up a bar.
You're gonna get a bunch of history nerds at your bar, bro.
Come in, man. We'll talk about it.
But
As long as I like to drink.
We'll talk about it. Yeah.
long story short, like I wasn't super looking to get into the bar business, but it was my father's bar, and then before that was my uncle's bar, like fucking 50-something years in the family. And my brother wanted to do a bar, and I was like, fuck it, let's do a fucking bar. I got
So yeah, but before your uncle, it was the bootlegging family. Like
Yeah,
it was in their family, and
I
then
thought you were gonna say you didn't want an extra business, but you found like an extra like 30 minutes during the week.
That's pretty much what happened. Which is going to explain, when we get into the movies tonight, I did watch every movie. I didn't watch all of every movie. I slept through like good parts of every movie.
Well, I mean,
I'll explain that later. Yeah.
If you're over 40 and you don't fall asleep during a fucking movie, like, you're not working hard. You're not hustling right now.
Well, then I don't feel bad. I'm amongst compadres.
Yes.
Yeah.
We haven't introduced who's on the show yet. Not
What's
to take
that?
your job. I don't know if
I know. Well, that's the thing because we've been drinking and talking already. So
Same
we just
shit
jumped into- All right. So welcome to the Halloween M4 podcast for the 2022 season. It's me, Truth, here with right to the right of me, my right hand man Ryan Packer. We got Mark Unseen, Joe Hawk. Dude, what was your name again?
George.
We got George sitting in.
George.
Tree Man George.
Well, I tagged him along because I know he's a horror movie fan. He's a fan of the podcast. So, and you know, whatever. And he cuts down trees.
You're from
I
Weston, Mass?
Yeah, from Ludlow.
Speaking to the mic.
Yeah, talking the microphone.
Yeah.
Your family from New Bedford, or
Okay, long story short.
Right into the mic.
Long story
There you
short,
go.
I went to go buy a mini excavator in New Bedford with my father. Now 3-4 years ago, he's like, "Hey, we're gonna go around and I'll show you where a lot of my family lives." After that, I told him never bring me to New Bedford again. I was like, I don't want to know where.
That's
the
what we
rest
bought
of the
into.
New
I
Bedford's
think we went to
changed.
your bar. We went to your bar. We went to the dumpster behind your bar.
There is. No, but yeah, New Bedford's changed a lot since we were kids, but Bedford was grimy. It still is.
AIDS capital of the East Coast.
It was when
was
I
it
was
really?
when I was in high school. It had the
AIDS
highest.
doesn't
Not
even matter
low.
anymore.
It had it's
like herpes.
It had the distinction of having the highest violent crime rate per capita in all of New England, and the highest HIV rate.
Yeah.
And then it was the same year that it was still declared America All City.
Oh,
Well, hopefully it doesn't go up now that we open a bar.
And Larry Flint once called
Huge
it the Portuguese
STD
gang
rise.
rape capital.
All right. You guys are acting like we've never done this before. Like everybody's talking all over each other. So like, let's do one
Portuguese gang rape capital of the world.
Yeah.
Says Larry Flint.
at a time. Is that what he called it?
Yeah, because of the movie The Accused with
yeah.
Big Dan's bar.
Yeah.
The Accused was in New Bedford.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
Dan's
Jesus!
bar. That bar wasn't too far from our bar.
Laser bar.
When you Google New Bedford, that shit doesn't come up. Wow.
New Bedford Highway Killer.
Yeah.
The victims were procured pretty much right in front of the bar. The street Purchase.
Yeah,
Street.
Purchase Street, right? Yeah, I did
That's
know
why
that.
Ryan did the Purchase Street Princess tattoo flash. That
Exclusively available. To
That'll be
Dipper
hanging
Cafe.
up at Dipper Cafe. Yeah.
Awesome.
So I think the struggle that me and Ryan are having is that we got to keep the place. We can't go like full retard and do every stupid thing that we'd like to do. You know what I mean?
We finally own a fucking bar. It's like let's make a fucking dojo. Like,
So you should stop talking about the bar on this podcast.
We're gonna have jujitsu night, amateur jujitsu fights.
Don't let any of your friends DJ at the bar.
for real.
But
Yeah, that's like, how do we reach these college kids? It's like he's 50, I'm 42. I have no fucking idea, right?
yeah.
Like, no idea.
Have you guys heard of this new
care.
thing that kids are doing? It's called like the TikTok.
Yeah, I'll do a dance.
the Dipper dance, make it go viral.
Venereal.
Venereals. Oh shit! I'm sure there's been plenty of venereal disease going through that fucking door, that place. But anyway, so
New and improved Dipper Cafe coming at you.
Are you doing an ad?
everyone, whatever.
It's a clean
You
establishment.
know what you're getting.
No. Hey, I mean,
It's a clean enough establishment.
no, dude, they totally renovated it like 6 years ago. It's like fucking pristine in there, pretty much. It's like
Nice.
It's
You
cool.
won't get venereal disease
no, you
from
will
the
not.
toilet.
No.
Not anymore.
It's on the sign on the door.
Serving New Bedford since 1933. Dipper Cafe, 1367 Purchase Street. Check it out. Give it like a month.
Yeah, I know. Look on Instagram. We're gonna fucking have all that. We haven't even done any of that shit yet.
Yeah,
tuned for
I mean,
Big
literally,
Dipper
we,
TikTok.
we just closed on it Friday. It's Sunday. So we only
Congratulations.
closed on it 2 days ago. So it was a year-long fucking torturous process of waiting for liquor licenses and all kinds of bullshit. But it's done deal. So give it a month. We're in there doing a little bit.
Give
of
them up and give us your fucking money.
Yeah.
Waiting for next year's line.
We'll trade you booze for money all night. All night. Come on
Fair
in.
trade.
No rules, just consequences. Come on in.
No rules, just booze. That's the other shirt. Yeah. But yeah. So we'll trade you booze for money. Yeah. So that's that. What else has been going on with everybody else? I know Mark just got back from California doing some unseen shows. And
Yeah, we went out and did 2 shows. First shows in like a year. It was good. California is always good for us. So
You cut your mohawk, huh?
yeah, it was a little long. It'll grow back.
At your age, will it? Yeah.
it's Halloween, dude. He's growing a
As long as I
devil
keep the
lock.
testosterone level to a minimum. it'll still grow.
I saw that and I was like, man, you posted that. I was like, oh, Mark's cutting his hair. I was like, it's all over, man.
I don't have to put it up for like another 8 months, so I can let it grow.
Bro, I thought it was a way of life and not a fucking costume, man.
I thought he was just doing a devil lock.
Yeah, it's Halloween.
Oh, okay. Halloween. Happy Halloween, everyone.
But yeah, no, shows were good. So
I know.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, I guess by next Wednesday it'll be out also, or if not, I'll fucking breaking news right now.
Breaking news. Another breaking news.
Breaking news.
I should have queued up a fucking thing.
Yeah. So Slapshot.
Breaking news.
Slapshot Stars and Stripes was supposed to happen Black Friday and whatever Saturday after that. We're postponing it. We're pushing it back to March. So if you bought a ticket, I don't know. You'll get a refund and or it might be good for fucking March.
Is the Middle East closing down?
Yes, but they're going to open back up. But we're not
Closing for renovations.
Oh, so they're not closing to become condos?
Oh no. So they're making a 6-story hotel.
6-story.
Above it?
Yeah, 6-story hotel. So they submitted all this to the city, right?
But it's still a club.
So they're making the upstairs club is still going to be a 200 cap room. There's still 550 cap room, and then they're just doing.
So they're just building on top of the existing.
Essentially, well, they're going to knock it down, put parking. I think Sony is going to end up like a part of the hotel. Like that'll be either like the lobby and or like function space for them. Yeah. But then like the club will still be the club, and then Zuzu will be the same and all that.
Be cool to do the last show with the Middle East before it renovates.
I mean,
That would be cool.
Aaron, I know you listen. Let me know, buddy. Let me know the fucking date.
Try to find that date.
Dude, and in other breaking news, if you go park in the parking lot right down the street from the Middle East, that thing's fucking done now.
What,
Yeah.
the Greek, near the Greek place?
No, that 2-story, 3-story place.
The 3-story parking lot, like
They
a block and a half
They're tearing
away.
that down?
No, it's like now it's just monthly parkers. Like
really?
someone must have like procured it just for their own parking.
Shit.
Yep. So now
Getting old, everything's different.
no, but now going to shows, fucking give it an extra 45 minutes.
Yeah, you're
before
gonna walk
you show
like
up.
6 blocks up.
Yeah.
Truth's one of those guys like, what about parking? You're one of those guys now.
I don't give a shit. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you got to time. Got to time going to those shows perfectly, so you can
do.
get home and get to work the next day.
Yes, I've ruined. There was one job, like the first good job I ever had in my life in high school. I was working for like my buddy's old man, and I went to the Middle East Christmas party, and I fucking blacked out. Don't know how I got home. I woke up at 2:00 in the afternoon the next day, and I called my boss, and I was like, "Hey man, I just woke up." He's like, "Dude, you fired." Like, get the fuck out of here.
How do you know it was a good job? If it was like
No, it was a great. Like I worked there for a while. Like
Oh,
you know what
okay.
I
I
mean. Like
thought it was like your
I was
first
running. No. Like I was running like IT wire and all that shit. But it was like this was 1996.
Yeah.
95. You know what I mean? I was making like 16, 17 bucks an hour. Like it was like great money for me back then. Yeah. You know, and I was like, fuck yeah. Literally just pulling wire like through buildings like this. You know what I mean? Like VoIP phones and like computer terminals. Like when everything had to be. A phone was a fucking important fucking thing instead of a cell phone. But yeah, literally, I got fucking shit faced in the middle, blacked out, woke up. It's like, yeah, don't even bother. Like, and I knew the guy since I was like 10. He's like, fuck you, dude.
Oh shit. Well, Danny didn't see Halloween, right?
No, he didn't. So
He might have been watching it.
he said he was going to watch it tonight.
Yeah, so yeah, we,
soon
you know,
as
we
Gabagool
gotta
was
preface this. So we have a group text about the podcast and all that. That's
Amongst other things.
morphed into very funny shit. But he had to let us know. We had to coordinate with his dinner.
Dinner is a very important event.
Sunday. I mean,
As
for
of right
Italians,
now,
it's very special on a Sunday.
It's tomato bisque and homemade Italian bread.
He took a picture of it.
Yeah. It looks pretty good.
Upload this to the YouTube
oh,
page.
He says it's the best thing ever. I mean, honestly, I hate to tell him this, but I think I've had the same exact meal at fucking Panera Bread.
Yeah, for the Patreon subscribers, we'll send that out so you can see what.
Okay, yeah. I'll send that
It's
out.
like-
I'll send it out. I'm copying it right now and saving it to my photo so I can send that out. Tomorrow I'm gonna be, what the fuck is this picture? Because after I black out tonight, and tomorrow I'll be like, I didn't have soup. All right, so one of the game plans tonight, we're gonna talk about the new Hellraiser movie.
Yeah.
The new Monsters movie, and the new Halloween movie.
Yeah.
And then
If we had time.
some other shit, like
Yeah.
the werewolf thing or
Yeah, we
something.
talk about some werewolves.
One of the Patreon subscribers wanted us to talk about a genre. I got to look at it. I think you want us to talk about found footage movies, where
Okay,
if there's
yeah, we
found footage ones we liked or
about
whatever.
those.
But yeah, so just
Should we jump into the Halloween? What time? Well, when are we calling Danny? Do we know that?
Well, let's talk about
He's
Halloween
eating right now,
and then
so
we'll
he
come.
should
Yeah.
be done soon.
Let's give it like a half hour.
Second on that bisque.
Dude lives in Arizona. He's eating fucking soup.
Right? Yeah. That's-
It's like 80 degrees, like at night.
Yeah.
Nice soup. Nonetheless, all right. So I actually did fucking homework. As busy as I was this week, I did homework. I watched the Munsters. I watched Halloween. And I don't even fucking give a shit about horror movies.
Yeah, you hate horror movies.
I don't even hate them. I just fucking don't care. Like, I'm not one of those like I fucking love horror. I don't give a shit. Like,
Yeah, no, and full disclosure, Halloween is the only one I didn't fall asleep during at some point. So.
I watched the whole
That's the one
Halloween
that
movie
you
too.
should have
All
fallen asleep during.
right, so who wants to go first on
I'll
Halloween?
go first because I literally like my shit is
Whatever.
very rudimentary, like basic shit, right?
I'm assuming you've seen a Halloween movie before.
I've seen all of them. Yeah.
All right, and before we even start,
Probably not all of them. It's like 30 of them.
No, I
but
have not seen all 30.
I know it just came out this week, so spoiler alert. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Don't get all upset if we're going to talk. 'Cause we're going to talk about
Spoiler alert, don't go see the fucking movie.
it. Yeah. Well, no, I don't. I got one of those magic boxes that just gets everything. So,
Yeah.
Nice.
So I didn't. I just watched it from.
Better watch out.
No, it's on. I don't know. I watched it.
Peacock?
It for free on Peacock.
And
Yeah.
then,
Yeah.
and then I watched it from your Peacock.
Yep. I'm gonna look at my cock.
So yeah, I mean, honestly,
Joe has all access to my cock right now. Dude, there's actually some good movies on there. Watch some more.
I might watch that. What's that movie? The Black Phone book, whatever it is.
I've heard that's supposed to be good, but I don't know.
And I think that movie Smile is supposed to be on there.
That's supposed to be good.
There's a lot of good old movies. If you just go to my queue, I saved a bunch of shit from the 70s. Like,
I'm just gonna go to the old movies.
On Peacock?
yeah, there's
what's
good
your
right
username?
now. I don't know if it's always or just now, but I saved a good amount of them.
My kid
show
watched.
your username, man.
My kid,
We can all discuss.
You're gonna be like, why does Mark Unseen have 4,312 TVs that he's watching shit from simultaneously? Yeah.
All right, so Packer, what'd you think?
I liked it. I don't give a shit about fucking horror movies, right? I don't. Like, I thought the other ones were fucking cheesy. I thought Rob Zombie's remake of it was useless, and that was it. So this one, I was like, I was literally just expecting another
Terrible movie.
regurgitated fucking bullshit. Yeah, and it was like, all right, cool. Like, it was fairly, like it had like the kitschy, like the kids in the fucking convertible LeBaron, fucking they were in a band, a high school band for some reason.
Yeah,
and
we'll get to that.
And they were
We'll
bullies, but like I did, but like I get that. That's like 80s kitschy. Wow, I'm in a fucking horror movie. Like, you're gonna write those fucking parts. It's like, all right, cool. I'll accept that. The rest of it was like, all right, cool. It was all right. I didn't hate it. Like, it had parts that I feel like you would like, right? Like, here's the fucking slow motion. I'm gonna cut the tongue off. Like it does nothing for me. But it's like, all right, cool. It is what it is. But
I'm glad you were thinking about me while you were
I
watching
was.
that
I was
movie.
like, I bet Joe really liked this fucking movie. Because I literally, like, I had zero expectations. Zero.
You know what my rule of thought is if it has a budget, Joe probably doesn't like it.
If it has more than one ad, he doesn't like it.
If the movie
It's
had
for him only and for nobody else.
What did you think?
I liked how they at least tried to kind of keep it in line with like the old shit. You know what I mean? Even like just going so far as like the intro, like what do you call it? Like the intro theme, whatever.
The pumpkins and everything I thought was cool.
They
Yeah.
kept it
Same
like,
lettering and everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like they kept the vibe, trying to go back to the OG shit. I liked when the dude karate kicked the kid through the fucking door off the fucking stairs. Like that was cool. Like, I was like, you can see that happening.
Yeah.
What about that?
I karate kick my kid all the time.
The scene when they're in the fucking bar, he's on a date and he's like on the floor and she's like doing this like weird shit in front of his eyes and he's like, oh,
to like dead Kennedys.
like weird fucking disco shit.
Yeah, it was like.
That was goofy. Like that's it. Like I mean, these movies are fucking goofy. Like they're not.
But even the first Halloween had like the goofy shit, like the ghost and all that.
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly.
so, I didn't think it was. I think it was better than a lot of the ones.
I thought it was better than the
series.
last one they did, for sure.
Do you think it was better than Jason Takes Manhattan?
Yes.
Jason Takes Manhattan is actually kind of fucking good.
No, but you know, so it was better than a lot of the ones in the series. You know what I mean? It's not as good as Halloween 1 and 2 or 3. You know what I mean? But 3, I don't really count, even though I do.
3's awesome.
It's 3 is awesome, but it's not kind of part of the Michael Myers lineage or whatever. But yeah, no, it was good. The twist, I don't know, like that weird thing between the two dudes, like
It's kind of weird how they made him like he's like old and almost decrepit, and then he's like teaching this other guy, or the other guy's like his minion, and then
I can tell you that Sasha was upset that he had like facial hair. He's got a fucking goatee.
Yeah, he's like a hep cat. He's like, call me Michael Daddy.
But I mean, he lives in a sewer. Like, is he gonna shave every day?
yeah, why? Yeah,
He kind of looked like Gigi Allen in a way. Like when but no, and then I think the dude that was the bum, like, was the actual dude that played Michael Myers in the first movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he made a cameo, and that's why I think he's like, I'm Michael Myers, and then when he shakes him up.
He has a weird name, like something Dick something.
Yeah, see,
Dick Warlock, I think
missed
is his
that.
name.
No way.
I think his name's Dick Warlock. He's the original guy. I'm gonna look it up.
I mean, why wouldn't you?
Best name ever. Like,
Have him spin records.
Dick
at your bar.
Warlock.
What'd you think? So what did you think?
I don't know. I mean, like throughout the whole franchise, I would say I'd give it like a 5 or 6, but that's going off of like anything after like part 3.
Okay.
see, I thought it was better than a lot of the stuff after 3. I don't know why.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't even think I saw anything after.
I didn't.
Like, I don't even know.
Full
I'm aware of
caveat.
it.
Yeah, I didn't see all 12 of them or whatever the fuck there is, but like I did see a few of them.
I mean, of course, like the obvious thing is like, okay, at the end, he's really dead, but it's like he's always really dead. So it's like,
Yeah. Well, see, the end is
I just saw today that it did like $44 million in the box office, so they're probably gonna make another one.
Yeah, but you know what?
someone else is Jason or Freddy, whatever the fuck his name is.
Michael Myers.
Yeah.
But
You're the guy.
but you know, you saw what happened. They put Michael Myers through that fucking car.
Yeah, through the chip. Yeah, through like
But the other
chipper.
kid, they didn't.
Right. Okay. Yep.
So that's setting it up for him to come back. And now be the
Yeah.
new dude.
I mean, I just thought the whole
Now
thing.
it's Corey
like,
fucking whatever his name is.
Corey Feldman or whatever.
They spent like so much time building that kid up as like, oh, he's like the next thing for like fucking 45 minutes, like half of the movie before like they really showed Michael Myers, and then he just gets killed.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, well, that was useless. That was like 45 minutes of nothing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
They wanted to
that's
keep
the
you
old
on your
movies.
toes.
Yeah.
They wanted to keep you on your toes.
But I mean, it's
Then he gets killed.
like I said. I mean, 1 and 2 and 3.
Well, that's Game of Thrones now. That Game of Thrones ruined everything. Now all the main characters just get killed in the first
Yeah.
episode.
So it was. I mean, I didn't hate it, but it wasn't great. And
All right.
I just thought the whole storyline.
What's that?
You know the.
Yeah, that's Bang and Tito's and Bang. The Bang's in the fridge.
Cool.
Yeah. I'll take just some ice cubes and then I'll make another drink over here. Thank you. It's like
We got a stacked house.
I almost
now, 'cause
appreciate,
we got
like-
Screwball and
Yeah.
fucking
Is that
Tequila Ocho.
at first I was like, all right, storyline, like Jamie Lee Curtis. All right, cool, I guess. You know, she's like their OG. But then they brought that whole other thing in with like the granddaughter and the kid, and then it was just like 45 minutes of that, and then it just fucking was like nothing after that. It's like I would have almost rather they just made less of a plot, more stupid murders, and just more shit with Jamie Lee Curtis and the granddaughter.
Yeah.
Than like the random dude that gets killed, who's supposed to be like the new guy, and then he gets fucking killed like after like 45 minutes.
But maybe that was just their weird twist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, or whatever.
But yeah, the Dead Kennedys thing I thought was kind of cool, even though
They played like the Cramps or something too.
yeah, there's a couple weird songs. Where
I think that's what happens when like now there's like plenty of people that grew up on punk rock that are in the age where like
Right.
where they're actually making movies and shit now.
That to me is like real shitty product placement. Almost they're like, oh, I bet there's some old punks that grew up with this. Like, we better squeeze in like a fucking Dead Kennedys song. And like, luckily I see through fucking shoddiness like that. And I'm like, you're not fooling me, you know.
All right, so we are. What's your take? Because you've been kind of shaking your head the whole time.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm never shaking my head in a positive way. All right, so leading into it, like Halloween Kills, I thought was like kind of garbage. The one that was like
that was the last
before.
one or the one.
The one that came out last year.
The one that came out
Okay.
like a year or two before, whatever. And I was like,
My favorite part of that movie, not to cut you off, is when they had the 3 masks from Halloween 3 randomly in that movie, like trick-or-treaters were walking and they had those masks on. Other than that,
I like some nods, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? But that one was like, it was okay. I watched it. Like I wasn't like, I wasn't. What's up?
So, speaking of nuts, was I supposed to recognize the black cop at the end?
He was in the 2 before.
The 2 before. I was like, maybe.
Yeah.
He made an entrance.
guy with the cowboy hat.
He made an entrance.
Yeah. So anyhow, like I didn't hate the one that was before. Like, I mean, I didn't love it, but it was like, okay, I watched it. I'll never watch this again. I kind of was going into it with like the whole same thought process. Like, I'm gonna watch this. It's gonna be what it is. I'm not gonna fucking hate it. I'm not gonna love it. It's just something that I painstakingly went through.
Something you consumed.
Yeah, it was something consumed. It was like a bad cheeseburger. Or something
It was like a Wendy's burger.
Yeah, it was like a Wendy's burger. So the first 10 minutes, I was actually kind of pleasantly surprised. Like,
well, that's what I mean. It was a good lead-in.
I kind of have this rule when it comes to horror movies. So like when they kill like a little kid in a gory way, I go, oh shit, they went for it. Like that's something that's like, it's like, oh my God, like that. Like, especially like if you're a parent, you're just like, oh man, like, wow,
hits
okay,
home.
like this might lead to something. Like they're gonna go hard on this.
Especially when they have you cheering it because fuck that kid. That kid was an asshole.
That kid sucked. He fucking
He deserved it. He deserved it.
he was a garbage little kid. All right.
He was gonna grow up and be a dick. You know what I mean? So
when
world's
that,
better place without
So
that
when
kid.
that happened, like, and he fell down like the 3-tier fucking stairs, fucking, he got like karate kicked fucking off the manager. I was like, oh shit. I was like, this might actually be fucking good. And then it just took a fucking nosedive right afterwards. Like,
You didn't care for the disc jockey scene? You didn't like that?
the disc jockey scene was cool. I liked the fact that they had a cameo of later on in the movie. The disc jockey's secretary is this porno star,
Yeah.
Diana Prince.
Yeah, I knew she was somebody like
And
the way they.
she's like, she does horror hosting with Joe Bob Briggs on Shudder,
Right
and
on.
she does like a lot of MILF porn, which I'm a fan of MILF porn.
You're at that age. I mean, you might have been at the age of that when you're 17
I'm at that age when I'm just jerking off to girls that are actually like 40, and like I'm like, oh, because this is like that's my range of girls that I'm jerking off to, and I'm like,
You don't
oh,
want to
like,
feel bad in your own mind. You're like, this is weird.
It just so happens that they just happen to be in the MILF category where I'm like, okay, well, I guess, I don't feel like.
Well, that's it, right? So, you're
Yeah,
single now.
I think it's healthy to be jerking off to MILF porn because I am 41, so like I'm
You're
attracted to
stepdad
women my
material.
own age.
Stepdad material, ladies.
Yeah, exactly.
Did we mention he's available?
Yeah.
He's available.
So
And to my Patreon subscribers, you automatically, if you want a date, I get you set up.
yeah, just
You can't wait for that parent-teacher conference.
For the record, I think I only have 2 female Patreon subscribers. So.
for the record, that doesn't surprise me at all. Actually, that does surprise me. And then like the movie just kind of took like a nosedive because like I mean, like I don't know, like Michael Myers and all those other films, like he was always
That fucking weird noise. You hear the noise in the background now?
that's me
It's
talking.
Michael Myers.
He's behind you.
I fucking gave it a good review, man.
And all the previous Halloween movies, like he was like kind of this indestructible, like indestructible force.
Yeah, but all those don't matter anymore.
Well, no, I have a time.
With the new ones, it's supposed to be anything after part 2 doesn't exist.
Yeah, I have a timeline that it's kind of like
Nerd fantasy time.
Yeah, exactly. Where it shows like what goes with what. But like he was
You
always
leave the
like
house
this,
too much
he was,
timeline.
he was always this indestructible force, and like I think like between the last movie and this movie, it's supposed to be like 4 years has passed, and he's just been living in a fucking sewer for like 4 years, like recuperating.
fucking master
It's like,
shredder.
It's like, bro, like you would get shot in the head, and you would just stand up and like disappear behind like a clothesline, like fucking like all of a sudden you're like you've been recuperating for 4 years. in a
He
sewer.
wasn't equipped to live in this woke world.
Well, neither am I for that matter, but I'm not in a fucking sewer yet.
You put on a mask.
Can you get canceled? Exactly, George.
And to expound on that, living in a sewer for 4 years will make you more subject to death.
I guess.
He was easier to
Brittle
kill.
old man,
His
yeah.
constitution was killed. You know what
So
I mean?
I mean, like,
He's
and
got
then
lymphoma.
He had diverticulitis.
so I mean, like, he's been recuperating in a sewer for like 4 years, and like this kid, like, he gets beat up by like band nerds.
Yeah.
Which I mean,
An actual marching band, like
Yeah,
not
marching band.
Jews in a band,
Yeah.
like marching band. guys.
Me and George were talking about this on the way down, so George can fill you in on that a little bit, his thoughts on that. But and it's just like the kids were fucking nerds. Like they're picking on this dude who like he like accidentally like manslaughtered a kid while he was babysitting, and like I don't know, he's a freak. He starts dating Laurie Strode, like Jamie Lee Curtis's granddaughter, and like
Who also had some weird shit in her
because
past.
she was a survivor of Michael Myers, and it's like
No,
the whole,
no. Like, it was something else, right? That like, because he had killed the little
killed
kid.
her- he killed
but then,
her
like,
parents.
She killed her parents.
no,
Michael
Mike
Myers killed their parents.
Killed her parents. No, but like I thought she had some bullshit too. That's why they found each other in this world of fucking
well,
nothing.
it
right?
was
Like,
I don't.
Found each other in a world full of nothing.
More bullshit.
But I mean, it's like.
Hey, brother. Oh, he's got
But I mean, like they kind of paint her as like a freak, like she's like.
Under a cold street light.
that's the vibe I got though, right? Like,
Haddonfield hardcore.
But they paint her as like a freak because they're like, oh, your parents got killed by Michael Myers and like you're like a nurse now. Hey, like this guy Michael Myers has been plaguing fucking Haddonfield for fucking 40 years. Everybody is a fucking victim of this guy. It's like it's not even 6 degrees of separation.
Literally
Like
the end.
you
Yeah,
go into a
everyone
bar and it's
pull
like
up, right?
you go into a bar and it's like, hey, anybody know anybody that got killed by Michael Myers? Yo, like fucking like at least 5 people are gonna raise their fucking
The
hand.
bartender is supposed to be the girl from the first one too, right? Wasn't it? Yes. I think
Danny Trejo.
no.
I'm surprised he didn't make a fucking
No,
cameo.
one of the
Fucking
three,
movie.
one of
those
Laurie
three.
Strode's friends, right? Lindsay, right? Was that the bartender?
She had nice tits. I noticed that. Like that was it.
She
Like,
has work done. I'm sure she's been to a lot of conventions.
yeah, exactly.
I don't remember the bar. Maybe I
I
did fall
think the
asleep for a little
bartender
bit.
is supposed to be
With the
Oh, yeah, when Laurie
black
Strode's at
hair.
the bar.
like with the
and,
like the friends, you know, like when
Yeah.
they're younger or whatever. The bartender, I think that's one of her friends from the first one.
That whole scene was fucking weird.
Because in the last one too, wasn't in the last one or the one before, the dude Tommy Doyle.
Yeah.
He was in the other ones, right? But he wasn't in. I think he
Yeah.
died, right? But also Lindsay,
Yeah.
which is one of Laurie's friends. I think she was the bartender in that movie.
Why don't these people just leave this fucking town?
Yeah.
And also,
Like I went to high school in a pretty shitty town. I fucking left.
Like, I mean, if every 4 years on Halloween somebody comes and murders half your friends, wouldn't you move the fuck out of that town? Like,
It's pretty simple, yeah.
It's pretty similar. Like,
He obviously, his killing radius is Haddonfield. Like, he doesn't
Yeah.
leave. Like,
there was other things that like so the movie took a nosedive and like for me obviously and it was like I hated the whole like he has like a protege and now he's kind of like bringing like
Well, so that's it. Like it went to he's a real guy to he grabs him by the neck and all of a sudden he feels his pain. And he's like, I'm not gonna kill this guy because he's just like me, and he feels some fucking pain and fucking.
I saw it. He like looked in his eyes and he's like he saw his
disbelief,
torment
right?
and it's like
it's the goofy fucking horror shit. Like that's sci-fi fucking horror. Like that's
it's also like WWF wrestling. Like,
that's what it's coming to. It's like, so like I saw that and I was like, okay, he's got a protege. Now he's like bringing his enemies to like Michael
Show me how to
Myers to
do
kill
it.
him. And instantly in my mind, I just started thinking about that goddamn fucking Chucky series that I never watched that Danny loved. And I'm like,
Where's
oh,
Danny?
Danny's gonna love this movie. And like he's finishing his Gabagool and he's
check
probably
it out.
finishing up Halloween right now.
Yeah.
It's fun. I honestly thought you would like it. Like, cause
No. I
didn't hate it.
I hate it.
My overall review is I didn't hate it. I went into it with low expectations because it's like I've seen 14 Halloween movies or whatever.
they
Rob
really
Zombie's
that
being the
many?
worst.
Are they
We'll
really
get to
that
him
many?
It's
later.
got to be like at least 12.
Are they? No shit.
But you know what?
I
There's like
fucking-
alternative history.
'Cause you got
ones.
Halloween-
I think, like you said though, that first 10 minutes bought some time for me, like into the rest of the movie. Like it like
You know what though? I think the last one did the same thing. The first like 10 or 15 minutes was awesome too.
Is that the one
Yeah.
he's running through the thing and then the cops get him and the lights go on, they shoot him and all that shit?
I think you're thinking of Friday the 13th.
They're all the fucking, they're all the
Part
fucking
7,
same.
actually.
They're literally all the fucking same. Yeah.
Jason Goes to Hell.
but honestly,
Is it Jason? Yeah, is that what it is? Yeah.
I can
And
sum
I
up.
thought the sheriff from Halloween was the sheriff, the bounty hunter from
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little nod to fucking like horror bullshit.
It's always nods. It's always nods.
I will end some of this stuff on some positive notes. All right, I thought the way that like they had that
He
huge.
does the compliment sandwich.
Yeah, it's the
That was good. And then talk about the bad things and then
the
end with something
manager
good.
sandwich. You know, like the whole fact that they had like the funeral procession at the end with the whole town.
We are tonight. This is how we're gonna do it.
But I mean, I kind of thought they kind of did that at the previous one when like the whole entire town comes out to kick his fucking ass, and it's like.
Yeah, see, I don't like that whole community thing like that.
Yeah. Is that the one they were in? Again, they all are the fucking same fucking movie to me. So like,
Yeah.
No, they really are.
yeah, you know what I mean. So like, they're in the middle of the street, and then the whole town comes and fucking shoots them and beats them and hits.
Yeah,
them
they're
with
all
clubs.
beating him up, and all of a sudden,
I did see that, yeah.
like Michael Myers. I almost said Jason Voorhees. Michael Myers all of a sudden knows fucking kung fu, and he's like hitting people with shovels and shit. I mean, if you've been alive for 40 years and you just keep on coming alive,
fighting and killing, yeah.
living in a sewer for 4 years, I'm assuming you acquire Shaw Brothers type kung fu techniques.
Nothing but time to fucking learn.
But you know, like
Drunken monkey.
Maybe that's why he was so sore. He was like, oh, the
so sorry,
karate.
well, you know. But it's like there was like other things where it was just like that last scene when they're in the kitchen and he's beating up like Laurie Strode and like he's like throwing over like the island of the kitchen and like she's fighting back. It's like the day that I watched that, I took my kid to an inflatable trampoline park. And like I felt like I got hit by a fucking car like that afternoon. Like I'm so sore. And I'm like, here's this fucking 65-year-old woman. She's getting like thrown over like fucking like chairs and dining room tables. And she's holding her own against fucking Michael Myers. And I'm
The
like,
adrenaline. It's the adrenaline.
yeah, I don't know. Like, bring that bitch to a trampoline park. She isn't gonna fucking survive. Like,
No. She'll survive the trampoline park. Then you don't know what she felt like the day after. They don't show that.
she still felt good enough to fucking like toss fucking.
hit on the cop.
She still felt good enough to later on in the evening fucking throw him into a fucking
Yeah.
a metal machine grinder, which I thought was a cool scene, and I'm hoping that's the end all be all, that there'll never be another Halloween movie ever
I
again.
thought that's what they were saying with that. They're like, look, like motherfucker's gone. Like he's
His
fucking,
body's destroyed. Fucking, like, let's hope. And and I'll end it with a positive thing right here. All right. And for as far as modern day horror movies go, like his protege, they didn't make the character gay. And you think when they just try to
which is a
squeeze
good
like
lead-
a bunch of woke shit in there,
Which is a good lead into the new Hellraiser. We'll talk about that.
I unfortunately didn't watch that.
Oh, okay. So, but before we get into that, I mean, I think to sum it up, I don't think it was a bad movie. I didn't hate it.
Yeah.
Like I said, I didn't care that it was like whatever. It's not one I'll ever watch again. I'm gonna only watch. I'll always watch the first 2 or the first 3.
Right.
Yeah. But
I'll throw a 4 or 5 on once in a while too.
See, I don't even do that. Like every year I watch.
Because I saw
at
them
least
in the
first
theater, so
one.
I'm always like, I remember seeing this movie in the theater.
Well,
Well, the
Queen
other
of them
ones
all.
were creepy as fuck, right? And I don't know if it's because I was just young and all that, but like they were creepier. They were fucking.
As far as like 4 or 5, like you can like look at them now and go back and watch them, and you go, oh, then they're actually not that bad. Where you could probably like go back to like, when you guys were like younger guys and like you guys like hated like old classic rock or like old heavy metal or something like that. You could listen to them and go, oh, I actually really missed out. Like, this
Yeah.
stuff was good. When you were just obsessed with punk and hardcore, you're like, oh, actually, this is really fucking good. You can look at that for 4 and 5 older movies. You go, oh, in comparison to what's going on today, this is actually
better,
really
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Nobody
Deal is that
in
for me.
comparison will ever think these last 3 Halloween movies. In 30 years from now,
missed that one.
nobody will ever think these are good.
Yeah,
So what did you think of the Halloween? New guy here.
New guy here. Like you guys, I love the beginning where the kid gets kicked right off the railing.
It was awesome.
But I was telling Joe, I couldn't get over that the bullies was the marching band.
Yeah,
you know, like you
how is that
guys
hard,
you guys growing up, the bullies would have like, you know, leather jackets, patches. Me growing up, we had like white rappers.
I
you know?
missed something. I'm not trying to cut you up. I missed something. How did you know it was the marching band?
They fucking.
They had the marching band uniform
Yeah,
when they
yeah,
got out of
that
the
was
car.
whole thing.
You must have nodded off for a minute.
Yeah, I must have
No, they made it like it was like apparent. Like they were like.
Yeah,
right.
they had
were,
the
like,
uniforms. It was a
band.
fat
that
chick.
went by, I thought the dude had like a varsity.
No, dude. They
I
hopped
thought the
out
same
of-
now that you say that.
See, that would have made sense if he had the varsity jacket.
That's what I
It's
thought he had
the
on.
Jocks.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
probably in the
It was
enemies.
probably my brain compensating to make sense.
Like
of the
every movie I've ever seen, the jock is the bad guy.
It's a real thing. No. Like they alluded to, but like they also had the uniforms on and all that. Like they literally they hopped out of a fucking convertible Chrysler LeBaron.
Yeah.
It wasn't a fucking Fox body Mustang or anything. It was a fucking convertible Chrysler LeBaron.
You got beat up by the drama club.
You know, the tromboners just kick your ass.
And it was just, like an eclectic group of fucking shitheads that like none of them are fucking tough or
Yeah.
like have the confidence to go, hey, it's like, hey, you actually killed a kid. Like, we're going to give you shit for it. You know what I mean? Like,
But I mean, in this day and age, like for all we know, being that we're so far removed from high school, like those might actually be the real bullies.
Yeah.
I can't play an instrument, you fucking idiot.
Look at this guy, can't play the fucking French horn. Let's get him. It's
You're gonna catch a saxophone upside your fucking head.
Who knows? Yeah. Don't know how to fucking mock.
yeah.
You want 8 pounds of brass? You want 8 pounds of brass in your teeth?
Yeah. So
The fuck
Yeah.
knows? Yeah, who the fuck knows?
I just figured nowadays kids just got bullied by the internet, but I mean, the internet can't throw somebody over the bridge. You know?
Yeah, right?
But yeah. So now,
Guaranteed one of those kids is snitching though, fucking for real, right? If that
yeah,
happened,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
One of those band nerds is fucking
Oh, they're all snitches.
They're all snitching on each other.
talking to the police right away.
as soon as the first cop knocks on the door, it's like, yeah, it was dude.
They didn't even have to get cops. They probably fucking. I'm sure the kid who threw him over the bridge, the other three were fucking videotaping on
Yeah.
TikTok. You're like, oh, look what James did. James threw a fucking. James threw the town creep over the bridge.
So there you go. If you haven't seen it, that's the movie.
Yeah, you saw it.
That is the movie.
Let's break it down. Cool intro. That's a throwback.
The pumpkins were awesome. How they just had like the pumpkin carvings and the same lettering from the first two.
Yeah. The one of the main characters is like a weird kid, and he babysits someone, and he kicks the kid off the fucking 3rd floor, kills the kid, and then it sends him on a serial killer spree. And yeah, and then
You know what? Hold on,
he
wait.
gets bullied by the band, and then fucking
Yeah.
and then, then he finds Michael Myers in the sewer, and then they become buddies, and like that's like a mentor relationship. And then they both die, and that's the movie.
And another thing I just want to touch upon.
Giving you the high level fucking
Another thing I
synopsis.
just want to tag, and I know you obviously have a kid. You two might have kids
Possibly.
floating around somewhere. So there might be an
There's a
unseen.
kid with a giant nose out there.
might be an unseen child out in California.
At Mark_unseen.
I mean,
Hit me up if you're 18.
Pecker, would you ever hire a fucking male babysitter for your
Never
kid?
in a million
No,
years. Never in a
who the
million
fuck does that, dude? A male babysitter who's not even your babysitter. He's the guy who cuts your
cut your
lawn.
lawn, yeah.
You're like, oh, you mow my lawn. Me and my wife were going out. You want to babysit my
I've
kid?
never babysat for the record.
I would never let
Cut a lot of lawn.
I would never let either one of you
My wife fucking gets stressed when it's just me and the boys at home. Like, and I'm an adult. I'm 42.
They're your blood.
She doesn't even like me. Let alone, there's some other fucking like 18-year-old me. Get the fuck out of here. 17-year-old me. Like,
I have a good night with the wife. I'm gonna babysit your kid. It's just like, oh yeah.
thumbs up, bro.
So I'm interested in hearing Danny's take on the movie. I'm sure it'll be.
he hasn't
we'll
seen
call,
this.
We'll call him after
I'm
this.
sure it'll be overwhelmingly positive.
If
I don't. Yeah, that we might
if
have
he's
to
done
save it for
eating,
the
he
next
might have. Before we talk about the Munsters, we might want to call him too.
one. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Or
I just figured we wrap up Halloween
Right.
and then get him
All
on the
right,
phone.
okay, let's just.
we could.
But before we call Danny, how many here thinks that Danny loves the Munsters?
All right,
Because
so
I bet you he fucking loved the fucking Munsters.
See,
I'm gonna go into
Let's talk about
Let me say
Halloween
right
too.
now-
How many people think that he both loved Halloween and loved the Munsters?
He hasn't watched the
'Cause
Munsters yet.
Oh, he hasn't?
No.
Because
I mean, no, he hasn't watched Halloween.
But he might be watching it as we're talking.
yeah, we're giving him some time.
I'm gonna say, as far as the Munsters go,
He loved
I
it. He fucking loved it.
all right.
loved
Well, I'll
it.
start
I
the
bet you
Munsters
he
thing,
loved
and then we can call Danny.
All right, okay.
I hate all of Rob Zombie's movies. I hate them.
All right, so but wait, before we this is a transition. So before we get into the Munsters to wrap up Halloween shit,
Okay.
I'm going to come up. I think we talked about this, but if we didn't, there's going to be an unpopular opinion. I did like the first Rob Zombie Halloween. I didn't like the second one. I liked the first
wait,
one.
he did a
It's
second
not-
one?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did the second one.
Yeah, see-
It's not bad. It's not bad.
I liked that he tried to develop the background of Michael Myers more than after it was basically a shot by shot fucking
yeah.
remake of the first Halloween.
Yeah, I didn't realize he did too. Like,
It
lost me after the first one, I was like, I don't care.
That first Rob Zombo fucking Halloween was light years better than the last 3 Halloweens that came out.
All right, my whole problem in life is I hate bell bottoms with a passion, except for when Cliff Burton wears them. So I never gave Rob Zombie a chance. I don't like his music. I hate it. I hate all of it.
Okay.
I hate it.
Dude,
So
can I actually talk about Rob Zombie's fucking set? We were at fucking Hellfest years
Yeah.
ago. And fucking dude, like motherfucker, like you sold all these records, all that. He's doing Metallica covers at fucking Hellfest.
What?
I was
That's
like,
fucking sick,
yeah,
bro.
I'm like, you fucking nerd. You're on the fucking main stage, like you're fucking Rob Zombie, right? The White Zombie's playing. You're doing Metallica covers.
Dude, what song did he do?
It was a newer metal, like black record, fucking. Metallica.
Not even
like
good.
sad but true. Yeah.
That's gay then.
Give me that. Yeah.
Black record.
Nothing else matters.
You know it's sad, but yeah.
See, I actually like White Zombie, like those two really
I don't
popular White
mind- I
Zombie
don't-
albums.
yeah,
In my
I like
mind,
those.
it's like there's some mosh on that, bro. It sounds like spooky Biohazard,
yeah,
bro.
but, like, dude,
it's like
that's
if you want to listen to
spooky
Biohazard during like October, you put on those White Zombie records. And it's like,
It's a typo negative. Like, what the fuck do you need fucking Rob Zombie for?
yeah, why can't I listen to both, bro? You know?
But yeah, like, dude, Craig and I were literally like watching it. We're like, is this fucking happening right now? Like,
Yeah.
literally playing in front of like fucking 80,000 fucking kids. Like Hellfest is fucking huge.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Like if
yeah.
you're on the main stage of Hellfest, you're fucking like you're there. Like you fucking made it.
Yeah.
And dude's doing.
Or on your way down, but still, you're still there. So that's awesome.
But you were
Still
there at one
awesome,
time,
yeah.
But like, yeah, he fucking dude. It was. I mean, he was playing. The sun was up, so it was. Maybe he was on his way down.
Yeah,
You think it was on next, it's a little darker.
Are you on when it's like
Ghost.
Yeah. But I saw White Zombie once. Wrecking Crew opened for White Zombie.
No shit,
I forgot where it was.
Dude, and I've seen,
Paradise or
I've
something.
seen some.
dude. He's from.
He's from
Yeah,
Medford.
he's from there.
Yeah, I know. His
Newton, I think,
stepbrother's
or
from North
yeah.
Andover or whatever. Like,
This is
I
a
talked to
flyer
him.
that I once saw around where he was playing in Florida and he was opening up for YDL.
No shit.
Yeah.
And that is like that's my dream show. White Zombie, Youth Defense League. I'll fucking fly to Europe.
Let's-
If Pantera's on the bill, sign me up, bro.
yeah. What's his name over in fucking Sweden? We'll fucking hit him up.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like Rob Zombie, like he's a dude that like he fails a lot. At a lot of things,
lot.
but like I'm pulling for him a lot. You know what I mean?
pull for him at all.
It's like I know you got something good in you, man, and I'm pulling for him.
I feel like-
didn't
and it's only those two White Zombie
not
albums I
Inglourious
like.
Basterds. What was it? What was the one there?
Devil's Rejects.
That was really. You didn't like that one? That was the only one I liked.
That was all right. Lords of Salem was okay.
I
didn't see that one.
I just felt like his first 2 movies were just like a remake of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Corpses was fucking retarded.
Yeah, I was just like,
It wasn't even a remake of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It was a remake of
complete-
Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 3.
yeah.
So the
So-
only thing I liked in House of a Thousand Corpses were those little weird montage scenes
Yeah.
that didn't have anything to do with the movie.
Yeah.
So they would just cut to weird fucking quick
But the-
fucking.
No, I need to get over my hatred and
The second half of
rewatch
the
all of
movie
his
where they're running
movies.
through the tunnels and all that. It was just nonsense. It was just fucking not, like you had a good fucking thing going, and then
No, I've had a lot of people be like, no, you have to watch his movies. They're not that bad. So I got to rewatch them without hate my veins, but like,
There's no hate in your heart.
but the Munsters. Okay,
Right now, somewhere, Rob Zombie's listening to this with a little tear in his eye, like so upset.
so I didn't watch the whole.
But he's still counting money.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
not that upset.
So he's the winner at the end of the day.
texting. He's texting Danzig right now. He's like, man, what do you think they're gonna bring your arch nemesis on?
First of all, he's like, yo, as much as my movies suck, they're way better than Danzig's because those are fucking terrible. Terrible.
Do we think that plan's going to work, by the way?
Playing? What?
Where I go to Arizona and knock Danny out, and I just yell like something about Danzig, like pro Danzig, so that I can be cool with Danzig and get Danzig on the podcast, and then I pipe Danny in without telling him. And Gorilla.
I think Danny should take the hit, bro, just to get like Danzig on this.
That's what I mean. That's what
Take it for the team. It's called taking it for the team.
I think
down for this.
you guys probably know somebody that has Danzig's number. You should just.
Well, yeah,
We know a lot of people that have Danzig's
just
number.
call him.
That's the
Don't
thing.
tell him he's on this. Just call him.
Yeah.
I mean, why can't you arrange that for the next Halloween M4? Like, what the fuck is Danzig?
Dude, I
doing
was
next
hoping
year?
that Erie Vaughn was going to make a guest
Jerking it.
appearance on this.
I was thinking about calling him up, but I'm like,
Just call him right now. Be like, we're
What's
kind
up,
of
bro?
drunk. Have you seen the new Halloween movie?
So what's up?
what
What are you doing?
Yeah, call him right now. Call Danzig right now.
I don't have Danzig's number. I got Erie Vaughn's
I mean,
number.
truth. Like, let's listen, man. Like, think about it like this. Like, we're going to 2023. Like,
What do I get to lose?
All right, what about this? What about this? All right.
Putin's gonna be sending the missiles
All
over
right.
like any second now, man. This might be your
All right.
last chance, dude.
We'll try to call him. We'll all be wicked nice, and we'll just literally ask him if he's seen the new Halloween, his opinion on it. Do it. What do you? Worst case, he doesn't answer. If he does, just be like, "Hey, I'm sorry to bother you, but we're just curious. Have you seen the new
What do
Halloween?
you got to lose, bro?
And we're just curious if you liked
Wait,
it."
oh, what's he gonna do? Hang up on you?
Yeah.
Or it'll turn into like a Jerky Boys thing.
I'll just hit slide dial. Let's get Danzig's number.
Yeah.
And then I'll slide dial so my number shows up as Danzig's number, and we'll call Erie Vaughn. And then nah, dude, it's truth. What's up? We just want to know if you like the new Halloween movie.
What's the worst? Like, what do you think he's doing right now? He's
I
like
don't know. He's hanging
He
out.
might be watching the new Halloween.
buying
Well,
cat litter.
let's get.
I'll give him my peacock.
Let's get Danny on.
I'll give my peacock transfer.
All right, so we all saying? Do we all think that Danny liked the Munsters?
I'm texting
Danny
now, by
loves
the
the
way.
monsters.
I'm texting now. Okay. I don't want to say blow up someone's spot.
Yeah.
Danny will have more positive things to say about the monsters than anybody else.
Yeah.
I'll say
I didn't hate the new Munsters, I will say.
it was long. I thought Herman was a fucking.
I didn't make it all the way through. I'm not gonna lie.
I watched it mostly. I probably watched about 90% of it in 2 different sittings. I will say whoever designed all the sets and all like everything, like that guy should get a fucking award because the sets looked cool. Everything looked great.
You thought that? All right, so the lighting was terrible, though.
I didn't mind the lighting. Like,
Really?
I didn't mind it. Like,
It was like high school.
if they weren't going to film it black and white, like,
Then-
but
they're
I
ripping it.
didn't
It's
mind
supposed to be campy and all that shit.
I
It's
will
the
say
fucking
this.
monsters.
I will say this. Like, Rob.
Oh wait, Danny, you there?
I'm here. Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
Danny, how did dinner go?
I'm waiting for you, motherfucker, so I can eat.
Oh, what's that
Did you have an appetizer earlier? We saw pictures.
Dude, I thought you already ate.
Dude, I already sent the pictures to my Patreon subscribers.
Is your tomato bisque now like
I gotta do
gazpacho?
that. I don't want to lie. Hold on, let me sign into Patreon so I can do that. I don't
Yeah,
want
no,
to misspeak.
that was the little taste test.
Yo, what is the weather right now in Arizona?
It's gorgeous. It's like 75, 80 degrees probably.
Fucking soup
We had
weather.
rain, but
Soup weather.
Soup weather.
It's just beginning to be soup weather in Massachusetts, man.
it rained yesterday, so it's soup weather for like a month now.
Danny, what kind of soup is that?
It's a tomato bisque, and she made like fresh Italian bread. She bakes the bread, the whole deal.
Would you be willing to share that with the Patreon subscribers?
Oh, it's already. I'm doing it right now.
No, the actual recipe.
I'm just typing recipe coming soon. That's what you get as a Patreon subscriber. You get Danny Marianino's
Inside information.
Inside information. Publish. It's going live.
How you been, buddy? Everything good?
I've been really good, man. Really good. I just came back from Italy. A nice trip.
Where in Italy were you?
What'd you do in Italy?
Southern Italy. We went to like Sprento, Capri. You know that whole area. I'm off the area.
Yeah. See, like I've been to Northern Italy a million times. It's hard to get as an American band to get down there because of that. Like, if you don't know,
Because you've been there, so it's harder for an American band to get down there. That's how I heard that. That's how I heard that.
it's hard for American bands to get south. Like because touring routing, like you go all the way down the boot, but also like the mob still run shit. Like you will literally go, you'll get even like Milan shit like that. You'll pull up to your club. Not only do they have all your friends' bands merch, they have your merch.
Oh yeah,
that
and you can't do anything about it
on that tour. Like your brand
fight
new
the
merch.
mafia. You can sell the shirt. It's cool.
Yeah, and it's like it's not even like some fucking like herky jerky fucking thing. It's like it's a nice display. They get a generator with lights. Like the whole fucking
like better than your display.
super nice.
See, what you have to do is you have to greet them with Danny's gazpacho fucking recipe.
Hey, it's a tomato bisque.
But yeah,
I got this bread from Panera Bread.
So 20-something years of touring, I've never been like actual Southern Italy. I've been Bologna, Milan, shit like that. We've never been south.
Well, you can't even park around there anyway. I mean, I had a driver who drove us from Sorrento to Ravala, and he told me, or no, it was Ravala to Positano. He told me that they park their car as soon as they can find a parking spot when it's off season. They park their car there the whole time. They don't move their car for like 6-7 months because they never get a parking spot again because the roads are all bullshit.
What's in South Boston? You know, it's like
what's in South Boston?
You leave, you park your car, you fucking leave it.
Just leave your car there and you just ride the borough to the
When I lived in Southie, motherfuckers were putting toilets in their spot. Like literally, like where'd you get this extra toilet? And, like, on the street, like it's my spot. Like
from before.
You always gotta have an extra toilet on hand. You never know. That's funny.
So Danny, the big question is, what you didn't watch Halloween yet, right?
No, I haven't watched it.
Did you watch the new Hellraiser?
I did watch the new Hellraiser.
Did you watch the new Monsters?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Wait.
All right. So Monsters review, go.
Because we didn't watch
All right, I'll give you
Hellraiser.
a month's review. If my 12 to 15-year-old self that loved Saturday the 14th would have loved the Monsters because it's a kids movie. It's not an adult movie. It looks gorgeous. It's not. I mean, the sets are great. It's lit great. But,
See, you like the lighting? That was actually like one of my complaints. It was that the lighting was like a little goofy.
That was actually something that me and you actually agree on.
How about that?
Yeah.
I thought it looked cool. I thought it looked like your typical like Rob Zombie kind of lighting. I remember that Rob Zombie haunted house years ago. They had six where you come in, you.
Dude, you eating soup while you're talking?
Yeah, you're breaking up. Buddy.
All right, hold on. I got all bars. Are you in a different part of the house than where you usually are? Because you're cutting out.
Me, I'm right next. I'm actually right next to the internet.
Oh,
Okay.
All right, man.
I'm in the house.
You were cutting out a little bit. That's all.
No, I like the lighting. I just didn't like the movie. I'm too old for it.
I gotta say, when I saw the trailer, I was like, this is gonna be fucking stupid. Like low expectations, Rob Zombie movie, blah blah blah. Right. I came in with kid gloves. I was like, this is fine. Like I don't love it. Like it's just a fucking. But I don't even fucking hold the entire genre fucking in regard, so I don't care. Like it's like, all right, cool. Like it's a movie.
Did anybody get the feeling that he only made that movie just because he's been wanting to fuck Lily Munster for since he was a child?
So he can have his wife cosplay
Lily Munster, so he could fuck his wife in Lily Munster cosplay.
What I did notice is when they got fucking married, they didn't kiss. Like she gave Herman her fucking cheek. I was like, wow, dude.
That's old-timey. Well, they're monsters. They're from Transylvania.
Really like that? You don't want fucking homeboy kissing your chick on fucking film? Like,
He didn't want to slob down, man.
I did notice that.
But listen, he's a huge Munsters fan. I listened to him on Howard Stern years ago, where they did like a Munster quiz with him, and they asked him the most obscure, craziest shit that you would never remember from the Munsters. He got everything right. Yeah. So you know, obviously he loves the.
Do you
the
think that
show.
they're in cahoots because Howard is completely up his asshole? Right, like I mean, like so, like if you don't know about the history of the Howard Stern show, like so Zombie wrote his fucking
Theme song.
his
Yeah.
theme song, all that.
Yeah.
Like they've been friends for fucking many years. You don't think that like that was you? And again, like maybe it was real. I hope it was real, right? But like I don't think Stern would set him up to fail. Is what I'm saying.
I think they really tried to stump him.
That's cool.
He was on his shit, but point being, he's a big Monsters fan, so he didn't want to do anything bad to that
Franchise.
show. Or, but I don't know. I listen. Like I said, I don't know if you watched that movie Saturday the 14th back in the 80s.
Yeah,
Dude,
Yeah.
that used to be on HBO all the time.
I don't know that one. Though.
When HBO
I still
had
remember
like
the
10
cover art for the
movies.
video. So it's like the vampire running.
HBO had
It's
like
a
10
cartoon
movies. It was
drawing.
like The Jerk, Blues Brothers, and Saturday the 14th on fucking, and The Godfather on loop.
So I remember all of those except for Saturday the 14th.
When you go back to watch it, you're like, okay, I can see why I like this as a kid, but I don't like it now, you know? And that's kind of what I felt about the Munsters, that like my niece would absolutely love this, but it wasn't for me.
But if you watch the show was kind of a little goofy.
That's the way I. That's
Campy, yeah.
It was.
It's
It was.
campy, yeah.
It was my favorite Rob Zombie movie, The Munsters. I didn't watch the whole thing. I'm gonna say I only watched half of it, but it was my favorite Rob Zombie movie because I hate his movies, and The Munsters is goofy to begin with. So I was like, when I'm watching, I'm like, all right, the plot's kind of the same,
yeah.
and I thought the
I
costumes
love
were
the
good.
show.
Yeah, I mean the show they had him fucking playing Herman Munster playing baseball, right? Like fucking hitting home runs on. He's like he doesn't understand the game, but he's super good at it.
You know,
Like,
the other thing is also it's like you can't improve on perfection. Like you're never gonna get like a better Grandpa Munster than Al Lewis.
Yeah, Al Lewis, yeah.
Time and place, right?
Yeah,
Like,
you're
that
never
was
gonna
it.
get like a fucking like a better like Herman Munster than like Fred Gwynn. Like I mean,
Or a
like,
better Lily than Yvonne
Well,
DiCarlo.
So, quick question. This is one of the movies that I fell asleep during.
I'm glad you didn't lose any sleep.
Did they do like any cars? Did they do Dragula or anything?
Yeah,
Because fucking Rob Zombie has a song called fucking Dragula. He better
I
have
think Rob
fucking-
Zombie actually owns Dragula from
So-
fucking
so-
Monsters.
They should have put the car in the fucking movie.
I also, because I'm an adult male who works, I did not see the very end. I saw literally 98% of the
So
fucking.
did any of us see the end of the movie?
I've never seen the
I
end
did
of the
not.
movie.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't need
I
to.
watched-
Danny, did
I
you see
saw
the end?
the
watched
end.
the-
I saw the end. I didn't see about 40 minutes of the middle.
Oh, no. I watched literally everything except for the very end. But like, no, there was no car. Like, it had him playing in bands and all that shit. And, like,
And wasn't it like 2.5 hours long, or like?
I don't know.
What happens at the end, Danny? What is the plot of the movie?
Well, it's like it's a prequel.
Then they moved to suburbia?
It's a
Yeah.
prequel to before they move, so it's like it primarily takes place all in like Transylvania.
it's before they moved to.
Yeah, which I mean, it's fine and stuff like that. But like one thing that was like brought up to me also was just kind of like what made like the Munsters like the TV show was so great was them like mixing with like modern day society. Well, their time
Isn't it
period.
funny? Yeah.
And it's like like they're dealing with norms, but like they're just in fucking Transylvania where everybody's a fucking weirdo. Like,
Yeah.
and it's like.
So yeah. So that's it. You got a hunchback. You're like, let's name him fucking Herman Munster. Like,
Yeah, you know,
like that's a
I
little
don't
goofy.
know.
Like, the origin of that could have been a little better. Of course.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
supposedly,
hit
like,
the nail.
go ahead, Danny. Sorry.
No, I said you hit the nail on the head. It spent too much time in Transylvania, and it didn't have that same like how the niece is like they think she's ugly. You know, like it didn't have that kind of feel till maybe the last 20 minutes of the movie. And I'll give Daniel Roebuck props. I thought he was a great Grandpa Munster. They called him the Count because he wasn't a grandpa yet. I thought he did a great job. I mean, those were some really tough shoes to fill.
I do agree with that. Like when I saw like the mustache and all that, I was like, nah, like why wouldn't you even just fucking, you know what I mean? Like keep it fucking true to the character and all that. But it was like, again, once you realize it's just a campy fucking goofy fucking film and all that, like I thought he did an alright job.
I mean, supposedly I've read that like this is like a prequel to actually like him like rebooting like the entire series, like kind of making like a new Netflix like Munsters series, and hopefully that doesn't fucking happen. But I don't know. Like,
Netflix has played
But
the
you know
worst.
what?
Like
You know
Danny
what?
was saying, it's made for kids.
If it's
not
campy
made
and
for-
it's made for kids, it's cool for kids to watch that the way we watched it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's one of those things that I'll toss on like so my daughter can watch it, so she
Yeah.
can get into like Frankenstein shit more, and I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
it's a gateway
it's a gateway.
darker shit.
It's a gateway drug. you
Yeah,
know?
I put fucking Pee Wee's Playhouse on for my kids for the first time, and my 6-year-old is like, nope, and my 2-year-old, he doesn't know shit, right? So, but literally, dude, they fucking loved it. I was like, I fucking told you, it's weird, it's cool, it's all right. Like, nonetheless, that's nothing to do with
Mecca like a
horror.
high?
That's another horror. Yeah, nonetheless, but
We can do a Pee Wee's episode, like
yeah,
You could probably get Paul Ruber
outside
on
of
the show.
October.
Yeah, what's he doing right now? Not sure.
Cowboy Curtis, right? Like what's fucking Lawrence Fishburne up to?
Yeah, no, my whole thing is I didn't watch the whole movie. I will finish it, but
I gotta watch the end now.
the
Like,
half that I watched, I was like, you know what? I was
didn't hate
thinking
it.
back as a kid watching the monsters, and I was like, it was kind of stupid to begin with.
Yeah.
But it was like, oh, cool, monsters, whatever. And as much as I hate Rob Zombie, I thought it looked all right. Like the
look of it.
costumes, the lighting, and all that
Here's the
stuff.
deal. You got to look at it like this: how good was the Addams Family movie when that came out versus the Munsters?
See,
Those Addams Family movies are fucking awesome. Like,
Yeah, and they were both campy TV shows, but
Yeah.
boy, did they really kill it with the Addams
yeah, that's
Family.
true. That's true. Good point.
yeah, I mean,
So-
Hey,
I haven't seen
the-
it.
I-
see,
the
those
Addams
are
Family-
great. And you know what's great about them? No Rob Zombie. Fucking interaction.
Yeah.
And I'm a fan of Rob Zombie.
It's actually not. Yeah, it's like
I want there to be a Patreon supporter out there that backs me up and says that White Zombie is basically just like spooky biohazard. It's fucking
Speaking of spooky
You-
biohazard,
you
they're
had-
getting back together.
They're doing a reunion, like
biohazard, right?
the original lineup.
Somebody told me they're exclusively just playing in Quincy, Massachusetts.
Brockton. It's Brockton. now.
Like Gatekeeper Jam 12.
Colin's booking it.
if you added some like a live show of them just doing Urban Discipline, and you put like some like Mario Bava type lighting and some cobwebs and like maybe some like skulls, bro, you basically just have a white zombie show. It's fucking sick, dude. There's some heavy mosh on fucking Astro Zombie 2000.
What's his Spider? Is Spider's still available, right? Power Band. They're still
yeah.
playing. So yeah, Biohazard, Power Man 5000 World Tour.
So maybe we can get Rob.
Didn't-
Rob
you
Unseen
guys look at
opening
me.
up.
Do you know that band? Yeah, you know that. You know
Power
who-
Man 5000?
Yeah. Like
we could probably get Rob's number from him.
that's Rob Zombie's half brother,
right?
his half brother
Yeah.
from North Andover, and like they literally trying to ride the coattails, and it was like late '90s, like.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wear goggles on the top of my head.
They had that song that was it. Then they had that song that was like, "Let the bodies hit the floor."
No.
Was that them? Who was
It's
that?
worse than that, dude.
Was that
It's
Static
fucking
Static
worse.
X? Who was Power Man 5000? What was their
Dude,
big
they
hit?
didn't even have a hit. Like that's
Yeah,
the thing.
didn't
It's
have
like
a
no.
I think they just had an image.
Yeah, for real.
But-
They played Boston a lot. So like as a child, I
their
saw them.
drummer did those DYS reunion shows, right?
Is that?
I think like the drummer of Power Man 5000 did those DYS
outta here.
reunion shows.
He was probably the original drummer of DYS. Like literally. And then he was like
Probably.
25 and he's like, all right, I'll play in your shitty new metal band with goggles and fucking fangs.
Like it was like those you know like those big boots, like
Yeah.
the big like clunky chick boots. You know what I
So
mean?
there's
Like,
a new drinking game tonight. Every time Mark goes, yeah, just drink. Let's see. It's a-
Blackout drunk in like an hour. That being said, though, I would probably watch I'd
do
probably
some
watch Power Man.
next M4. We have to fucking review these records for fucking our youth that we missed.
I would probably listen to a new Power Man 5000 song before I would ever listen to a new DYS song.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It's like,
Like I
hey,
look like
what's
a Billy Idol.
why? What are you doing?
Are you releasing the new DYS album?
What was that, Danny?
Don't
I
worry about
remember that the singer guy looked like a shit Billy Idol, if I remember.
the shitty bitty.
Yeah, right.
He does. He looks like
Exactly.
A lousy
Spider.
Billy Idol.
Spider Idol.
Oh, no, but the dude from Power Man 5000.
It was like Billy Idol cyberpunk era.
Remember when Slim Jims had like that character with like the long head.
yeah.
He kind of had the same thing going on. Like
Yeah,
After Macho Man died.
They look like those Burger King cartoon characters.
Oh yeah. Remember it was like remember when Burger King had like the king.
Yeah,
it was like
I remember the McDonald's cartoons. I don't remember the Burger King.
no,
They
they
had
were
like a bunch of kids. Like one was in a wheelchair, one was like a skater or something. You know, like. But that's what Power
they were
Man
just
find
eating
out. There was
hamburgers.
a guy in a wheelchair. There was a guy. To me,
I've lost control of the show. I have no idea what anyone's talking
No,
about.
M5.
See what Rob Zombie does there? He brings out the best.
I don't know.
I mean, I'll probably like Power Man 5000 will probably be my favorite band like next
Probably
year.
will
Like
be.
all I did this year was listen to Bob Seger and Kid Rock. Fucking,
Like every time you would hit me up about Kid Rock shit, I'm like, is he just being ironic, or is he like, did he convince himself that he really liked this, or does he just really like this? Like, what's going on?
Truth, I've been going through a lot of shit, bro. I'm straight up listening to Kid
It's
Rock.
time to hit home. Have you? Yeah, is it the podcast that we discussed the last fucking Kid Rock song? Or how did that
Yeah,
come
we
across?
did. Yeah.
I don't know if it was the group text or just us hanging out or on the podcast, but
Just my
somewhere
life or fucking yeah.
you were sending it around where he's like
Bro,
flying in the like an angel or something.
He's flying in a middle finger, shooting a gun.
No, he was flying on a rocket that has a middle finger on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he literally just said fucking fuck Facebook in the middle of a song that was actually produced and fucking put out into the world. Like, he said fuck Facebook. Like a 17-year-old fucking
Yeah,
kid.
I mean, true that. I know you've had your interactions with Kid Rock over the years, but I mean,
Bobby.
yeah, Bobby. But I mean, truthfully, like, I mean,
I should have been
he
cool.
probably has a pretty good time in life. He probably has
I'm
a
sure
better
he
time
does.
than all of us.
I'm sure he's a
Like,
great life.
Does he not look like he's having fun? I'm sure he's having fun.
Look at my empire. Like,
He looks fucking.
I'm buying in.
He looks fucking tired. I'm gonna tell him to go home and get a fucking half hour of sleep, bro. Like, before he starts opening up like an acupuncture studio or some shit like that.
Yeah, speaking of which, let's circle back. Truth and I bought a fucking bar, Dipper Cafe, 1367 Purchase Street, New Bedford, Massachusetts. Danny, what do you think about franchising our second location out in Arizona?
You got a sauce recipe for the pizza?
We're gonna eventually do pizzas, but
Can you ship the water from like the East Coast over to Arizona so the pizzas are made properly?
that is part
wait.
of it. That's
Is
real.
Danny, you still here?
Yeah, I'm still here. No,
Oh,
I want to congratulate you guys on that, man. That's pretty fucking awesome.
Thanks, buddy.
Well, we'll tell you when the soft opening is. You can come out to the parties.
Maybe I will.
Hey.
So did you watch Hellraiser?
I did watch the Hellraiser. It was okay. I mean, listen, it's better than Hellraiser 5, 6, 7, or 8. So
It was basically like the Halloween. It was. It wasn't. You didn't hate it. The new Halloween.
I didn't hate it. I didn't hate it. I thought that the girl Cenobite was good. And if you know a little bit of history of Hellraiser, like he was never meant to keep Pinhead as the main Cenobite, but he just was such a bold character in that first movie that he continued keeping Doug Bradley as the Pinhead. It's like Michael Myers. Michael Myers was never meant to do a second movie.
Yeah.
John Carpenter's original plan was to do a different movie every Halloween that was a horror movie. But the studio said, holy shit, this movie did so good, you're going to do Halloween 2 and it's going to be a direct sequel. And he did it, and then he did the third movie, which was not related to Michael Myers at all, and everybody was like, where's Michael Myers? So he had to go back to Michael Myers, you know?
Yeah.
But that's kind of what, Pinhead was never meant to be the main Cenobite at all times. And if you watch his other Hellraisers, like there's one with the girl that used to go out with Colin Quinn. I can't remember her name, Carrie something. Horrible. There's another one with the guy who does the Mayhem commercials from Allstate. The guy was the Irish brother. In,
Oh, the dude from Oz. The dude from Oz.
Yeah, horrible. Another horrible one. Like they're so bad. So everybody that's like, this is the worst movie I've ever seen. I'm like, motherfucker, you never saw Hell Comes to Frogtown. Believe me, this is not the worst movie you've ever seen.
Dude, wait a minute. Hell Comes to Frogtown is fucking good, bro. Like fucking.
It is
like,
good, but it's a good shit movie.
It's got Roddy Piper in it. Fucking like it.
Well, yeah. Roddy Piper's the last guy on earth. He's got to bang every girl to keep mankind alive. I mean, it does have a great concept,
Yeah.
kind of a shitty movie.
I unfortunately didn't get to see the new Hellraiser movie. Mark didn't give me his Hulu password, so
I actually have somebody else's Hulu password, so I
going-
couldn't.
I gotta do
I'm
that.
going through some financial difficulties.
Joe, I gotta do to get you a box.
Give me a box.
Get a box.
Yeah, I need a box too. I used to have a box, it was awesome. Now it doesn't work anymore.
Do you guys?
It's like a year, then you have to re-up it. That's what happens.
I remember my dad had like an illegal cable box, and my dad's dead, so he can't be guilty on this stuff now, and like you can't go after him. But I remember there was always like in the 80s, there was like you had like the illegal cable box, and like there was always that rumor like, oh, the cable company's gonna send the magic bullet through your wire and blow up your TV, and obviously it never happened.
I got questions. I got questions.
So I don't know
I got questions.
if
Hold
you
on.
listen to one of the last episodes
wait,
where I had my
no.
boy El Guy on.
No,
We did a chili pepper
No,
challenge. We did a chili.
I got fucking work tomorrow, bro. I can't
No.
No. I got something even better. So I guess this is a good segue. I had a listener send me some sunflower seeds. Shout out to Javi Mendoza.
Mendoza.
I can't trust somebody.
Bro, like,
No. These are packaged sunflower seeds. and
Solar
we're gonna do
flare?
the sunflower,
What is
solar
it?
flare,
So-
sunflower
so I-
seeds.
Oh, dude, I got work tomorrow, man. I'm gonna be shitting my pants in the truck.
I just made a drink. Went to the bathroom, to the bar.
Yeah, but look at this.
And I see on the table that we have all the booze and all that. There's like a bag of fucking peppers that look like drugs. It's like I missed the last episode, so I didn't know that you guys were snorting peppers or whatever the fuck you guys did.
Yeah. So, but look at
You had your dangerous peppers in the bathroom.
Yeah. No. They were on
They're on the beer
They're on
booze table
the
over
booze
there.
table, the bar. We're over at the bar. Yeah. So look, we got this these solar flare sunflower seeds. It goes from mild to medium to disaster to critical to global extinction.
Okay, and if you're a Patreon subscriber, take a picture.
If you're a Patreon subscriber, send Gagme stuff that will kill us. Yeah,
You can see the suspicious fucking bag of fucking things that I found.
No, that was the peppers were from one of the Chopperhead customers. He brought those in. And
Okay.
You fucked up my bike. Let me kill you.
Good luck with your butthole, buddy.
those red ones are fucking hot. Oh wait, let's set this up. Again.
Solar flare.
It's just,
All
it's
right,
just
hey,
funny.
Nobody should ever eat anything that says
I'm
solar
gonna
flare.
say Joe or Danny. Maybe if, I haven't seen this, but I've heard people talk about it. Have you guys seen X?
Yeah,
X,
I saw.
Have you seen
yeah,
X?
I saw X.
X was good. That guy Ty West, who usually makes movies, like he's usually pretty on point. They're enjoyable. They're good for one watch. I don't think anybody's gonna like. They're not a buy for me. Like I wouldn't go buy the Blu-ray, but his movies are enjoyable. Man, I'm so fucking nervous. Josh is over there with those.
Have you seen that, Danny?
He just fired-
X?
he's-
This is the mild one. Just try the mild one.
No,
Pass
dude,
it.
I don't need any of that.
Do we
shit.
still have
You
Danny?
don't need nothing spicy.
But hold on.
My fucking pale Irish ass. I don't need any of that shit.
Wait, hold on.
He's
Quiet guy from mid.
George,
from
you gotta-
Mid-Mass.
yeah,
You gotta
you
try.
gotta-
Danny, you still there?
Crush it up and snort it.
Okay. Have you seen X?
You gotta try.
No, I
Just
haven't
take
seen X. I do
do
wanna
one
see
or
it,
two.
though.
One or two. It's not bad. It's not bad.
It's got the girl from the Babysitter movie I like.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I heard it was good, and it's supposed to be like a sequel or something. There's supposed to be another movie coming out about it.
Babysitter movie?
Yeah, I watch.
Yeah, you know, babysitter
I watch
movie
a
I
lot
like.
of clips of babysitter movies. Too.
Which one is that? Is that
This is mild. It's mild.
About 20 seconds at a time.
Okay.
So you're going ape shit. Like I'm taking like two.
Yeah,
bro.
I'm
I
going
don't
through
like
a lot
spicy.
of stuff,
I'm
man.
just
I
gonna
don't
go
care.
through like two.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a girl coming soon. You don't want to eat too many of these. You've been late since April, so you're gonna be on your game.
Yeah, it's
These aren't
May,
bad. It's not
June.
bad. It's not bad.
It's not bad.
I'm gonna open the medium.
What's it? I don't even hate.
I'm opening the medium.
I ate
Hold
the.
on, hold on. Danny,
I said I can't wait to hear tomorrow. You guys.
dude, your phone's all fucked up. None of that came through.
It's a little spicy.
Oh, those ain't enjoyable.
That's just a low one, dude. The
Dude,
medium-
I would
no, the
never
me-
try the next step up.
No.
You didn't even take any of these, bro.
Wait, hand to God, the medium one isn't as bad.
Right,
No
new,
way.
New fish.
This
You gotta
is
take some of
brutal.
these, yeah.
Crush them up and snort them.
My flare A.
Oh God.
That's why.
I'll
That's
try
why.
one.
Hold on,
That's why Max had the sniffles all night.
When did this?
I don't think that's why Mark had the sniffles.
When did this become an episode of Hot Ones where we're fucking eating chicken wings?
You know, M4. You got a little.
Dude,
get a little everything.
look, a listener went out of his way to send this.
Thank you.
Thank you, Patreon subscriber.
I think you're right. These aren't as bad.
Mendoza.
No,
It's a little kick though.
You should add that listener to the fucking the text group tomorrow morning. Packer.
I'm not fucking eating any of this shit. Get the fuck out of here.
You're like, that's not going to mix with the other stuff I'm doing.
Yeah. I'll do Colombian Bam Bam. I'm not doing any of this shit.
There's like a delayed kick to it. Like,
Is that, yeah.
It doesn't
See-
hit you right away. It's like a
No.
little bit after.
Yeah,
The
that's,
sunflower seed challenge.
Yeah,
Like,
fuck that shit.
We're only two in. We got 3 more to go.
Okay, so
that's the
it's,
challenge.
it's
Yeah,
devil's
2
breath.
drugs and alcohol, and I go to work
Matt's
tomorrow.
trying to swish it down with a screwball.
So the solar flare, it's devil's breath, a blend of 7 pots, ghost pepper, Trinidad
you out?
scorpion,
I'm out.
No, you gotta do one more. One more.
Trinidad
I'll do one more for the
scorpion,
team.
Carolina Reba, and super hot pepper blend.
I don't
which
like
one
this
is that?
stuff.
I don't know. I'm just reading from the bottom, so I don't know if the bottom is the hottest. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Number 5.
Why am I smoking a cigar while I'm eating this? This is horrible.
All right, I'm gonna go make another drink, and then we're going on.
Number 5 is global extinctions.
Good.
We're going to get
You
Danny
guys keep
talking about something while he's here.
Danny,
Danny,
talk
let's-
about the monsters.
Talk about your tomato bisque.
No, you've been super active
Yeah, talk about it.
on the Instagram and all that. Like, what's going on with the book? What's going on with everything you're doing these days?
Well, I'm just, I'm doing all these videos I've been doing every day. The blows my mind videos to promote the book. But I mean, I got I'm working on a short film with a friend that we're going to get started on in the next probably 2 weeks. We got some meetings on. Really, that's about it. I'm going to go see Terrifier 2, and I'm just trying to make it through the rest of the year, I guess.
You going to see it in theaters?
Yeah, it's playing in the theater actually tomorrow still, which is amazing because like those guys like that movie Amsterdam came out. They spent $80 million to make it, and they made $8 million the first weekend. Terrifier probably spent $250,000 to make it, and it's already grossed like $3 million.
That's crazy.
Wait, is he talking about Terrifier?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
supposedly people are like passing out and puking and shit in the theater.
I don't know if you can hear that. So Truth is saying supposedly people are passing out and puking in the theater and whatnot.
Are they eating these fucking sunflower seeds?
I saw a review this girl put up online. The scene in Terrifier 1 where Art the Clown literally cuts somebody
Cuts it in half.
Danny, I gotta tell you, it's fucking punishing listening to you with a broken up phone. Punishing.
Why don't you try calling me back? Maybe there's just a connection.
All right, hey, Danny, I'm gonna hang up. You call me. Try that.
All right, you got it.
All right.
These are the mild.
All right, hold on. So, I'm gonna open up. See, I'm opening up critical.
Dude, no.
Fuck out of here with that.
It's going to be on the toilet like,
Truth, we're going all the way, bro.
Yeah,
We're going all the way. Me and
let's
you.
go
Danny,
all
you
the
here?
way.
Global extinction.
Danny.
It's a new band.
Danny.
What is
It's like a band I would have played when I was 17.
Global extinction boot camp world tour.
a new American War Machine album? Global Extinction.
Well, yeah. Speaking of which, let's fucking let's talk about that.
Danny, you there?
Hey, Danny.
What's going on, man? Hold on. I gotta.
Something else that's also gonna we gonna do the exclusive. I just reached over and pressed
Danny,
the
you there?
button.
Hey, hold on. Now the phone's being all.
This should actually be like a new like M4 thing where we just eat something like horrible.
Just do shitty things.
Just do shitty things. The Tide Pod challenge.
I don't want to do any of that. I'm not interested in that.
All right, so hold on. We'll call Danny back in a minute.
So yeah,
I'm opening up these ones critical.
Hey, that's mid range, right?
Yeah.
That's
some mids.
yeah, good. Do it, new.
You got to earn your place on this podcast, boy.
I'm gonna die.
Fuck. You're gonna be cutting down those trees with your farts tomorrow, bro.
You.
Who is it?
Why is this not working? Wait, hold
Did you
on.
kick my dog?
Danny, I gotta call you back.
All right, I'm glowing. I'm
You
glowing with
motherfucker.
Critical. Yeah, I don't care. I'm.
Which one of those?
Dude, critical. It's C. It's C. There's 2 more above this.
I've been going through a lot of stuff. Life,
you done, C?
Life means
Truth?
little to me.
Did you try it?
Boston's most judgeable bachelor, ladies and gentlemen.
Truth, did you do this
Good
shit?
luck.
Did you do C?
What? I ate some. Yeah, I open it. I eat it. I eat it before I pass it around.
This is a little delayed.
That one doesn't feel as bad.
I don't
as
feel
the last
anything right now. It's going to kick in like 5 minutes. I'd be like,
Yeah.
That's the problem with ghost peppers. They sneak up on you afterwards. Dude, we ate these things. Me and Christian
I get
ate these
nothing.
things We went to go see Big Nick.
Nothing. All right,
yeah, but the last
so
one's
there it is.
crazier
So
than
this critical is not critical whatsoever. Like critical is in like you can be a
Critical failure.
Yeah, you can be a critic of it.
Let's give it a minute.
I've been dealing with this fucking
Yeah, you
chest
did?
cold that's going away though.
Are you gonna breathe a lot better?
Oh, that's a problem.
Open it up.
That's kicking it now.
How you doing?
Fine so far.
right,
I don't know.
so-
The last one seemed worse than this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
Look
fuck
at-
that
Are,
one.
are we going backwards? Are you
Mine was out on the first one, but
Yeah.
it's still in.
But keep doing it.
I'll give it to you, man. Hey, congrats. I mean, I was out. I was like, I'm not even gonna fuck around with this shit. Like,
No, I'm not doing
I cherish my butthole too much for this shit.
I'm glad you cherish your bottle.
I cherish my butthole. You don't
I'm gonna
cherish
save
your
mine
butthole?
for later.
All right, this one's called Flare M Disaster.
Patreon.
Heat level disturbance.
Patreon subscribers right now. You can see
This
my-
one
my
right here
cherished
is
butthole.
triad scorpion peppers with I don't know. It's ripped. I can't.
I will say, my sinuses are cleared up.
Yeah.
I have something for you, my friend.
I got a good palm full right here.
No
Yeah.
way. I'm not.
No, Jog has been
not bad, they're
taking
not
a lot of them. I will give him that.
Yeah,
Like,
Joe's eating like a handful. I mean like 10.
What do I have left to lose in life?
yeah, wow.
2 couches.
No, yeah. I've only sat on that couch like twice.
Hey, you know, victory is
So this is number
Victory's
4. So there's only
best winners.
there's one more.
we
Global
go.
extinction.
Global extinction.
All right, that last one.
Heat level disturbance.
There you go.
No, it just went like something went down. Wrong.
Yeah,
Wasn't that
it went
bad?
down your throat. That was a problem.
Wait,
This
all right,
one seems
all
like the
right.
last
Does this
one.
guy make these, or is he just wanted to torture us?
I think he just wanted to torture us because we did this chili.
Okay.
I like that people listen.
No,
and
that's
try and
awesome.
contribute.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool if your listeners send you shit that doesn't
Send
kill
us
you,
Rob
though.
Zombie movies on DVD. We'll listen.
Send us cocaine from your local area.
Yeah, we'll test it. We'll see what's better. We'll be like Cleveland,
Cleveland garbage. Yeah.
Columbia. Whoa.
That's a joke. We don't do drugs.
The last one's kicking in a little
It's
bit.
kicking
now.
in, yeah.
It's kicking in a little bit right now.
Can you have your listeners send us like some ice cream to cool these?
Fuck. That made it worse. Don't do screwball.
Well, take some tequila ocho.
Yeah.
That'll cure whatever ails you. I gotta get a sponsorship of these motherfuckers. I got so many
best
motherfuckers
tequila.
drinking this tequila.
I
fucking tequila.
bought some myself and it was
Fuck
It's
those
so good.
things.
We got one more. We got one more. You come this far, dude. You
That
come
made
this
it way worse.
far. All right, so don't drink screwball.
Screwball, yeah. Yeah, I'll fill you up. I'll fill you up. I'll fill you up.
No one else is feeling that?
Just give me an empty cup.
It doesn't quit. It just keeps getting worse.
It's wicked bad right now.
I gotta get a paper towel. I gotta blow my nose. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves.
Fuck.
So Danny, what else have you been watching, man?
Danny's not on.
Oh, Danny's not on? Okay,
I
then.
can't get him back. I don't know why.
He's on the toilet.
So,
Dude, that's bad.
nah, it's okay. I'm. Whew.
Anyone else's lips gone numb?
My lips are fine. It's just
My lips are numb, like completely numb.
Oh, God.
Oh.
We got one to go. Your listeners should send us some fucking Tums. Because next M4, my stomach will still be fucking burning.
Dude, that's really bad now.
All right, we got one more.
Thank you. All right, hold on. Do you think... What did you pour in this? Oh, water. Oh, okay. I was going to put tequila in there, but I'll drink some water. Isn't water like supposed to be like bad after you drink something hot?
No, I think
it's like. Do you have
I
like
think milk-
saltines?
Milk
Salt?
you're supposed to do, right?
Milk and bread.
You got any Wonder Bread?
No, I didn't come prepared.
Should have brought a pizza home from that bar.
Oh, hold on, man. What are you doing? What are you doing? Don't grab my cup, bro. I'm trying to.
It's actually my
no.
cup. Go ahead.
That's your
mine.
cup.
I'm not drinking Bang anymore. I'm drinking tequila and Gatorade. I mean,
what's
vodka
wrong?
and Gatorade.
All right,
That's all right.
I think
big boy.
tequila will either cure the fire.
Well, let's see if it
or
amplifies
instantly-
it.
Well, that's it, right? Like,
Well, all right, so
everything's-
this is important scientific shit. When you're drinking hot, spicy shit, Screwball inflames it.
Screwball inflamed it bad.
Tito's and Gatorade.
Cigar is not
Tito's
helping.
and Gatorade
Yeah.
like just levels it. Let's see what fucking Tequila Ocho
All right,
does.
so I just ate the what was it, the fourth?
Are you
fourth
too
pepper?
good to drink off the bottle? Is that what the cup was about?
What's up?
You don't want syphilis from us?
What I just ate, fucking, I think it would cure fucking anyone.
For that.
You,
Well, you just don't drink off the bottle? You too good for that?
Yeah, I'm bougie. I shop at fucking Target, bro. All right, I'm gonna try the tequila ocho after
Okay.
these.
And then we're gonna do the round of critical extinction, global extinction, the last one.
Packer, you have
of
to
the,
jump back in for the last one.
All right, it's kind of cooling it down right now, but there's like a 5-second
That's
delay.
bad.
So give me a sec.
No, Ocho, that's the thing. You wait for that like tequila face and it doesn't come.
Well, no, I know that, but I'm just waiting to
Oh,
see
yeah,
if
you
it
just-
cures
yeah.
the.
The flames of the thing. I'm gonna do a little.
It's okay. It's all right. Man, are those seeds bigger?
Dude, this
Yeah.
is bad.
One bigger
I'm putting that big motherfucker back.
acorns. Truth just did at least 5 or 6 of those
The
motherfuckers.
global extinction ones.
So these things are they're bigger than Pop Rocks. I'll give you that. They're bigger than Pop Rocks. They're big.
This podcast isn't gonna last fucking 3 hours. I'll tell you that. Truth, how much did you do? You do about 3 or 4?
About a half a gram.
Oh shit!
Oh shit! So he's
shit.
now leaning. He's leaning on his stool.
All right, George, you're up the bat. No, you're just eating one. You fucking pussy. Come on, eat two.
Fist down. Fist
Who's about
down on
to
the
die? I'm not gonna
stool.
eat more than one.
Sunflower seeds work on weight, bro. You're good.
Patreon subscribers, I am documenting this.
All right.
There you go,
So
Joe.
you
Yeah,
had
yeah.
one. You had one. You had what? About 3?
I had
He's got some bird shot in his hand. He's got
like
bird
that. I
shot.
had like that.
Bird shot.
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh,
Don't do it?
shit.
Don't do that many.
You sure? Nah,
Do it.
fuck it. I
No,
don't
good,
care.
good, good.
It's kind of sweet right now.
Yeah. No. That's false. Watch what happens right after the sweet.
It's kind of sweet right now.
Oh,
It's still sweet right now. Okay. Things are changing. Okay, things are changing. Things aren't changing for the good. things,
Oh shit!
I'm laughing at him. I'm laughing at him.
Yeah, right.
It's all right. So I want the audience to know what I'm going through right now.
Yeah.
These were sweet. It was like a sweet coating on them at first. and now
Dude, I can smell it. I can smell it from
it's
over
kind of
here.
like it's kind of like creeping up the back of the head right now.
What are you laughing at, Mike? You're next.
I'm not doing no.
Mark,
I'm out.
Mark, you gotta have one.
Dude, I just got that last thing out of my mouth.
Have one.
Only a Packer does.
Fuck out of here.
Come
with
on,
that.
come on.
I'm not doing it.
Come on,
Dude,
beat
I
him up.
haven't ate fucking palmful.
I'm not
bro.
doing it.
Mark, come on.
Dude, I just look at him. He can't even stand up.
Yeah, Truth is still standing.
He's like, thanks for the invite. I'm out.
Your boy left. Your boy left. George is gone.
No, Mark, I think it's really important that you have it. Come on, give me a hand. Give me a hand.
No.
Hold my hand.
Just do like 2.
Just do two. Dude,
That was showing him the cocaine I did earlier.
Dude, I did a palmful. Come on, you don't be a faggot, bro. Come on. There, go.
I'll do one.
Oh, you pussy.
No,
Some
that's one more than me, bro.
If a cockroach eats that thing's gonna be dead. No. It's terrible. I don't know why I'm doing this.
Okay. Whoa. Oh. All right.
So you would agree that it is?
So Halloween ends not that bad compared to these. Oh.
Fuck you, Javi.
Oh, here it comes.
Global extinction. Brought to you by Javier Mendoza.
Brought to you by a psychopath.
Wait, who is this guy that sent these in?
Where's he from?
Oh, now it's
Kingston,
coming.
Mass.
What's that?
He knows Lenny, Kingston.
yo, we're driving out.
Kingstown, Massachusetts.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
You guys are supposed to be my friend. Why would you guys let me do that?
Because you're going to share my pain.
You never know my pain. Now you do.
You want to talk about pain? Oh. Underneath the cold street light.
Fuck. Whoa, one of those things.
Which is one,
Fucking
yeah.
brutal.
Fucking
Yeah.
crazy.
I feel like half of my throat's on fire because they all went down one side of my throat.
Yeah, but I can see literally
side, yeah.
that eye is pink. I swear to God, it's fucking pink. Now is a good time to bring up the Dipper Cafe, 1367.
Yeah, people are just gonna be listening to us suffer for like half an hour and be like, all right, this is boring.
Street, New Bedford,
Solar flare, don't do it.
New Bedford, Massachusetts. Yeah, I don't like hot shit. I don't even fuck around with it. I don't care.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. My fucking pale fucking substandard fucking Irish pegger.
Suck my substandard Irish.
I don't need to do any of this shit. I don't fucking care. If I get any other fucking blood for blood quotes in tonight.
That's fucking terrible.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
It's terrible. I did watch the fucking the new Jackass movie, and it did also seem sad and weird.
The what?
Aren't you glad you came on the podcast, George?
The new Jackass.
I'm gonna die.
Oh yeah.
It's basically them doing dumb shit, and then like.
But it's not as funny. Yeah.
Then talking, then being sad about like, well, it's over. It's like, yeah, dude, like it's fucking over 20 years ago, bro. Like
Johnny Knoxville literally looks like he's like 75.
yeah, it's fine. It's like like there's some funny shit, like, but it's like,
Yeah, dude, it's horrible.
yeah, Joe Ock's still like literally pacing the fucking shop.
Gaga.
just said
You
back
took like half the bag.
Was it?
Yeah, you took like half that bag.
No, he did. No, you did you did the hero's quest.
I just looked at myself in the
I did
fucking mirror.
more
It
than
looks
a
like I
fucking
aged
diet.
like 10 years.
Yeah, no, the vein, like you always have that vein. That vein got like way bigger,
I'm hoping that vein pops and puts me out of my misery, man.
way
Fucking
bigger.
terrible.
You have ice?
Yeah.
Where the fuck you get ice from?
The freezer.
Where is the freezer?
You know the freezer.
Above the refrigerator.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit's no joke. Like it like went from like a joke to no joke.
That was
That was what separated everything. Like number 2 felt hotter than 3.
Okay.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
If
But
you would
number
like to try some of
number-
this, come down to the Dipper Cafe, 1367 Purchase Street. New
yeah. You
Bedford,
should do
Massachusetts.
contests of this shit at your bar.
Yeah. Hey, what are you guys gonna have like for food at the bar? Are you guys gonna do food or is it just
Down the road.
Sunflower, solar flare pizza.
solar pizza?
Like ass
We're gonna
blasting
do like
pizza.
South Shore style bar pizza, you know?
That's sick.
Yeah, just we're not restaurateurs.
I would eat a loaf of bread right now. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
that,
he's got Tums. Yeah.
Like that.
Oh yeah.
You pull that out of your car?
No, I might have pulled it out of my ass. I don't know.
Pull that out of the Subaru.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Did I have these here?
Yeah, they're on top of the fridge. I just,
Well, let them absorb.
is that helping?
Not really.
Helping better than Screwball.
I love it.
What would happen if I put one of these into
That's terrible.
So this reminds me of like
So
Years ago.
let me read the whole thing because this was literally just out of one package.
So for some reason, the fucking voice of reason right now is Packer. He's like, I'm not doing that shit.
Yeah, I've done
How are you the smart one in this group?
I've done a lot of dumb shit. A lot of dumb shit. I won't eat this random hot shit for. I've done I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, I get wasted on the fucking clown. That's funny.
the ice is melting like extra fast in my mouth.
Yeah. I won't eat fucking hot shit. Like,
Hold on, yeah.
I.
I'm just gonna do another one of these.
Dude, your bag of ice inside that refrigerator looks like it was thrown in a bag of dirt, bro.
It's like the
It was.
thing.
It pretty much was.
I literally
it's
just
dirty
punched-
ice, and it didn't
I
even
punch
phase
the bag. I punch it, and then like the ice pops out, and then I put it in everybody's cup.
It's like the thing remake and that thing.
Yeah. So yeah, amazing. Blazing Foods makes this. It's literally like the fucking sunflower seed challenge.
Why do you make? Why do
We're
you
all
make,
not talking because we all got ice
It's
in our
fucking
mouth.
terrible.
I'm
fucking
creating
terrible.
content here. I'm creating content.
these people that make products like that, like, why do you make a product that kills your fucking consumer?
Well,
Look,
that's
there's
it.
gonna be some assholes that fucking eat that stuff.
Well,
yeah, but they only eat this shit
my man
once.
Mendoza bought this shit, right? And sent it in. Thank you very much for fucking great
Yeah,
content.
fuck you, Mendoza.
But that motherfucker's not at home fucking on Wednesday listening to the show eating this shit himself, man.
Well, call him up.
Call him up right now. Call him up so I can chew him out.
You guys number?
Then call Danzig.
Call Danzig.
I don't have his number.
So
We can't call Erie Vaughn. Can we at least call Solar Flare?
So my dude did text me back. He's like, I'm not giving it to you right now. It is something that we can do in the future, but not. He's like, there's no
The
fucking
ice
way.
is helping. I'm
I think Dom has his number, but I don't think he'll give it to me.
He was the second text.
all right. I'm
I'm texting Javi right now. I don't have his number. I'm like, dude, fuck you, dude.
that bag of peppers. Don't fucking open up that bag of peppers.
No, it's just, like that's what started. It just funny because
Yeah, you started this whole
it's just
thing.
like a shitty bag of drugs. It's like just it's just
I
like
feel like there's an hour of the show you can edit out because it's just us being like,
No, this-
like
not talking,
I
just
think-
like
how many,
choking.
how many kitchens have you been in buying shit up for people, right? Have you ever seen a fucking bag actually this size? It's the weirdest size fucking bag I've ever seen. It's not an eighth. It's not. It's just a fucking weird. Like this. Like it's not for sandwiches. Sandwiches aren't this size.
No, that's a bag to hurt people.
It's a bag of fucking hurting.
It's a pepper bag, dude. You ain't never heard no
Mine's,
pepper bag.
mine's going away finally.
Yeah. Fucking for real. It's just the weirdest fucking size bag. Like
When you're at Big
not
Y,
the
you're looking at
contents,
big
like the actual dimensions of this fucking sandwich, this Ziploc bag. It does not make sense to me.
That handful of sunflower seeds, like I don't know if I'm actually like a little wasted or if I'm just fucking dealing with that. Like,
No shit. Yeah, no, I believe it. I believe it.
get that asshole.
He's going out of here.
Oh, wait, you're back. Yeah, but I can only hear you on my phone. Hold on.
Oh, you missed the whole fucking thing, bro.
That's good. There was nothing to hear.
Oh, wait, Danny, you back?
Yeah, I'm.
Ah, shit, look who's back.
Send me some of that gazpacho to fucking cool down my mouth right now.
All right, let me fill you in.
All right,
because
this for all the motherfuckers out there.
these guys can't fucking talk right now. So while you were gone, they did the Solar Flare Sunflower Seed Challenge.
Who is this guy?
You guys
Truth?
are all gonna have fucking assholes exploding.
Yeah, tomorrow's not going to be good.
Except for me, Danny. You can give me a call. My pucky will be okay.
I'm glad. It's good to hear.
Yeah, I don't fuck around with this shit. But I appreciate that you guys all risk your mouths and assholes for content.
For art.
It's art. It's fucking brutal.
I'm doing all right now.
Yeah, I'm fine
I'm doing
now.
okay. Let's.
All right, so back to Hellraiser, the remake.
Yeah,
Danny, I'm going to send you some of these seeds. Put it in your gabagool.
Dude.
yeah, but you live in Arizona though, right?
Your
Like,
gobble will be gone.
everything's hot out there, right?
Yeah, but
It's gorgeous right now.
No, I mean like the food though, right? Like
he's an East Coast guy. He doesn't fucking eat this fucking.
No, I
shit.
eat some spicy shit, but I made chicken this week that was too spicy. I made chicken legs. I had my buddy come over and pick it up. It was too hot. It was very meaty with a habanero pepper stuff. So I try to fuck with it. Sometimes I can go hot with some hot stuff, but sometimes I push out.
sometimes you got it, man. Sometimes
Yeah.
you got it.
I'm glad. I'm glad. What's your name again?
Ryan Packer.
I'm glad you're a man who knows your limitations.
I'm finally back to normal now. That was bad.
I swear to
That
God.
was a bad 24, like 25 minute, 30 minutes.
Thing. I've fucking smoked crack with hookers, right? I won't eat sunflower seeds with you guys.
It's really been slighted.
for real. Like that's it. Like at 25, like all right, no.
I'm glad you're a wise enough man. You know where to draw the line. That's insane.
I'm 42. I don't fuck around like that no more.
Well, if you ate those, you probably wouldn't see 44.
Round two?
You're fucking insane.
If you go round two, I'll go round two. You go round, but
It's a fucking seed off.
It's an old-fashioned seed up.
I'll do it after, but not during the podcast. We already fucked up the podcast.
Yeah, that was like at 45 minutes you're going to have to edit out because nothing happened.
Oh, we don't
We
edit.
would've saw, like-
we don't edit. There's no edit.
Yeah. For real, Danny. Like that's what you missed. Is all
Yeah,
these guys.
all you
eating
missed
shit
was
and-
us running around the room in like
Pain.
torture.
dude, like that's basically like all the bad Hellraiser movies just coming in
pretty
my
much.
mouth, bro.
So the problem is, right? There was 5 different levels of seeds. They were all in their own packets. The
You're gonna give this guy a shout out, by the way. Again, I think you did, but
I know, but listen.
Javier Mendoza. But no,
isn't that guy in Twisted Sister?
Mendoza.
No, but listen.
Blazing
The
Food,
difference
Solar
between
Flare.
number 4 and 5 is
Dude, there's
incrementally.
like 20 degrees of fucking difference, bro.
Yeah.
Butt
Like,
clenching different. I
all
can,
the
I
other
can
ones were-
physically see the difference with these guys.
all the other ones were fine.
Dude, 4 to 5 was bad.
5 was bad.
That was bad.
No,
I didn't think 5 was going to be that bad.
I didn't
'cause
think
was like,
3 was like nothing. That was like the fucking.
You know these companies
bad
that
sequel.
make this shit, they lure you into like a false sense of security where it's like 1, 2, 3.
But,
Oh,
yeah.
they're not bad. 4, you're like, ooh, that's a little picky. And then 5, it's just like, it's like somebody fisting. Give me that. Give me that. Yeah. It's like somebody sticking like a ghost pepper in your ass.
No, you had a great, countdown. Like it hasn't hit. It hasn't hit. It hasn't.
Well,
hit. Like,
the
you did
fifth
great,
one,
you
the
did great.
fifth one had like a weird like sugary coating.
yeah,
on
that
it.
was
It
the
was
problem.
sweet.
It
was
tasted
like
sweet, yeah.
it was sweet. It was like
They
oh, I
suck
just
you in. It's like, oh, it's not that
yeah.
bad.
It was like oh, this isn't gonna be that bad. And then
All right.
it's like marriage.
I did this bullshit once with chicken wings.
It's like marriage.
My mind's done. Never again.
I don't learn my lesson. I did this shit once with chicken wings. It was me and Christian. We went to see Big Nick in Arizona, in California.
Suicide wings, right? Is that what
Yeah,
it was?
it was called Russian roulette wings.
Yeah.
Because all of them were regular, and then one was a ghost pepper wing. And guess who
That's awesome.
drew the ghost pepper wing?
You did?
First fucking wing, me. And dude, I didn't even think we were going
Lucky
there.
you.
This is a lot worse than the seeds I just did.
I don't know. You guys are crying about
what is that?
seeds.
Sweet and low.
He has a whole packet of sweet and low in his hand. Well, it
I
matches
would
the
love
notes.
to do that. That's a great challenge. That's a fun thing.
Sweet and
I'll send them to you, Danny. I'm going to send them to you. You can next time we're on the phone with us, you can do them.
I have a feeling he's gonna be a lot more. He's gonna have a lot more enjoy. Oh, Christ.
I had a ghost pepper burger once that was so fucking hot. It was terrible.
I used to go to this like.
It's not even enjoyable.
It's not. I used to
It's
go
just hot
to
for-
this
yeah,
in my town. There was like this small like. Somebody else talk. Fuck.
Nonetheless,
Okay, hold on. They
So-
used to be
all right, let me
used to
do-
be this small grocery store that I used to go into. And like they had like a lot of like weird like holistic and like vegetables and just like weird oddball things. And the items that
we all
were
have a Whole Foods,
yeah,
but
yeah, no, it was like an independent Yeah, it was an independent Whole Foods, and like they used to just give their customers things that were about to go like out of date.
right.
And this woman, she gave me like this bag of like ghost pepper chips. And she was like, oh, these are expiring tomorrow. Like you can have them. We're not going to sell them. So I'm like, all right, cool. That bag of chips like was delicious, but it straight up lasted me like fucking 2 months. Like you eat one and you're like,
Very good.
yeah, I'm good. I'm
That's why they were on the shelf, so-
Yeah, it was like I can see why these were about to go out of date because nobody's fucking buying them.
All right, well, since we got Danny on the line and we're still kind of choking up on the peppers, we can let him talk for a few minutes. Did you happen to watch or tell us your favorite werewolf movie? Because that was a topic of tonight.
Oh, yeah.
But besides American Werewolf in London, we're taking that off the thing because we all know that was one of the best ones ever.
The Howling.
Oh, you like the Howling?
Okay.
I was gonna bring that
Big
up.
Sam Hain fan.
The Howling's a good one, and I mean, I wouldn't really call it a werewolf movie.
The Howling
but-
came out the same year as American Werewolf in London,
Yeah,
and Wolfen too.
Yeah,
Wolfen's great.
I also
Wolfen
like,
is that really a werewolf movie? Though?
That's a werewolf movie.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, because they're all turning into werewolves.
Yeah, it was the the first appearance of Predator Vision.
Yeah, it was. Predator
Yeah.
Vision is pretty cool. I think I have that now after eating those fucking sunflower seeds. The werewolf genre is something that I fucking love. I know Truth was he went through a lot of the Paul Naschy films that are on Tubi, which everybody should watch.
Yeah.
free.
So we gotta go back to this because that was on the group text, but
That was on the group text.
but we haven't discussed it here.
And that's the graphic I'm releasing tomorrow.
Yes.
Yes.
So
So going a little background because I don't know. Like I'm again,
not a
I'm
werewolf
I'm
guy?
I'm not a horror movie guy. I don't know werewolf.
So
guy.
1975, there was a movie called Werewolf and the Yeti by
Paul Naschy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Who-
yeah.
Go ahead, Joe. Go ahead.
Dude,
I like the little.
He's still choking up, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm not doing good, audience. I would say that, like, if you want to watch like good Spanish horror movies, anything that has Paul Naschy involved is you can't go wrong. Tubi has at least 3 or 4 of his werewolf movies.
Now, they're
Josh,
like
gag me.
unintentionally campy. Like unintentionally campy.
Unintentionally.
Right?
So if you sat down and you're on a date with a girl and look, I got this fucking Paul.
It's fucking hilarious. Like,
Paul
like,
Naschy werewolf movie.
Those movies are not to be laughed at. Those are serious films, goddamn.
I'm not some movie douchebag. Like it's it's fun.
No.
Like,
If you watch the first 5 minutes of Werewolf and the Yeti, and when the Yeti comes out to attack, it's the best scene ever. Best scene ever. Like, because it's like just like a dude in like a. It's not even like a suit. Like the Yeti suit is so cheesy. Like it's not even like you can buy one that's better.
I saved so many werewolf movies on Tubi.
But you can buy one better now.
I was like, save.
In
in
context, in 1975, you know. So,
and I like the montages of when they're like, oh, well, you're gonna do an expedition to Tibet, and then they just show a bunch of like weird Tibetan shit for a second, but it's like really fast.
I almost watched like a wrestling movie. It was like Santos and Blue Demon versus like Yeti and the Wolfman tag team match.
Those Santo movies, like in Blue Demon versus like werewolves.
Yeah,
and dragons,
I almost watched it.
Those movies are fabulous. I watch
Yeah,
those
they're great.
constantly. Anything that's Paul Naschy Spanish, like you can't go wrong. Frankenstein's Bloody Terror is a great werewolf movie. Does not have a Frankenstein monster in it at all. But people can probably view that on like YouTube or some shit like that.
Now, I'm not touting.
Fuck.
Tubi,
you feeling that bad? Yeah.
Tubi
Just trying to
has.
shake it up. I can see your body language.
I might need some of that Colombian fucking like sweet and low you guys have.
Put it on the tongue.
It actually helped a lot, honestly.
So, and I'm not doing a commercial for Tubi, but
Or cocaine.
well, yeah, that's,
Hope you're not doing a
that's
commercial
you
for
guys.
those
But I will.
That's the right side of the table. But what I was saying is, I give shout out to Tubi because Amazon was fucking us with the Chophead TV, and Tubi has an exclusive.
Oh, nice.
We're cutting up the episodes, the season, into littler clips for YouTube. But Tubi has the whole Chopperhead TV season 1. We're working on season 2. But Tubi has so many good like 70s
Great stuff.
That's what I found today. I was like,
And it's
I was
free.
laying in
It's
bed just
absolutely
going
free.
through like.
It's absolutely free.
I was like, I have 2 hours to do nothing. I just like, instead of watching a movie, I just found 40 other ones that I want to watch.
Yeah.
And then I put on Frankenstein versus Wolfman and went to bed for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, Tubi's got a ton of great stuff.
Yeah, there is.
A lot of great 80s party movies. It's really a good mix of all kinds of shit.
And they
They,
got, like-
had a lot of Charles Bronson for a while.
Yeah.
yeah.
They got every 60s biker movie, every like Roger Corman movie. They got all that shit. Werewolf on Wheels.
Well, I was just gonna ask you, like, you know, what's your, being biker dudes, like, what's your views on fucking Werewolves on Wheels?
I love them. It could have been. Spit out the sauce.
Chewing on ice, he's still burning.
I'm still icing my tongue. For the year,
Yeah.
fucking great.
Yeah.
Like, there's so much more you could do with that to make it better,
Yeah.
but it's
lot
such
of
a great
heart.
concept.
Lot of
yeah.
heart.
Yeah, a lot of heart.
Yeah. As far
I
as
think
like,
there's a Frankenstein meets Jesse James movie too.
yeah,
Really?
I love that.
I hope Danzig has a cameo in it.
I mean, for werewolf movies, like, you know, we don't need to speak about The Howling or American Werewolf in London. Those are everybody knows it. Like the classic Universal stuff. Those are fucking great.
What about Night Phases? I know it's a newer one.
No, but that's actually the one that I was gonna bring up. Like Night Phase. Like
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's-
Oh, Night Phase, yeah.
yeah, it's like it's
I'm gonna
basically
write it down right now.
It's great. So it's like it came out a few years ago, and it's basically like you have a Charles Bronson-esque character who's like blind. He's like a retired army vet, and like his son like sends him to a retirement community, like a gated community for other old people. And there's like a werewolf that's like picking off old people. and it's just like the werewolf is like bipedal. Like that's kind of how I like my werewolves on 2 feet instead of 4 feet.
Bipedal, yeah.
I like the bipedal werewolves.
I mean, it's like the whole like the zombie thing, like fast zombie, slow zombie.
yeah. Everybody has their.
A werewolf has to be on 2 feet.
Yeah, like the Howling. I like how like the werewolves in the Howling are bipedal. Like it's kind of like more human-like, like.
They're like 7 feet tall almost.
Yeah, they got big ears. They look like giant dogs. Like I kind of like that. Like Night Phases is fucking really good. So you have like a Charles Bronson-esque character like fighting werewolves in like a retirement community. He's blind. Like,
Is he blind when he's a werewolf?
No, he's not blind. He's the guy that's actually like killing the werewolves. Like
right.
it's like these
The
werewolves
blind
are like
guy's killing werewolves.
yeah, like,
Bro.
Well, no, he's like the.
Hold on one second.
Hold on, guys. I'm having a heart attack right here.
Motherfucking Mark, I've seen the last 10 minutes just been making the worst noises.
He's probably turning into a werewolf.
Solar flare.
And just for record, he only ate one.
Yeah,
of like the
I
heavy.
pushed out
the
big
wor-
time.
like
but I'm
just-
getting back to normal now.
I understand, like your sinuses are open, like you're like, but then like you're burping, like just pull away from the mic, bro.
Nah, just leave it all in. Leave all the ugliness in.
I'm wearing headphones. It's just super fucking loud.
All right,
I want every listener to feel the pain that we're feeling.
a wolf movie I like, and maybe people will think it's kind of lame because it was high budget, but I remember seeing it in the theaters.
Teen Wolf.
No, well, that's a great
Motherfucker,
one.
Teen Wolf
I
is
fucking love
great.
Teen Wolf.
Don't fucking shit.
Nicholson.
Teen
I
Wolf
don't
2.
even know the name of it. I think it's just Wolf with Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jack Nicholson.
I was gonna say, like, you know what? I fucking love that movie. It's like probably
Yeah, that's that.
2000, 97, 98 or
I
something.
liked it.
I thought it was great. Okay, who else? Who's the chicken? Is it Kim Basinger?
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Michelle Pfeiffer. Okay. Yeah.
No
You
shit.
know what's another one too?
Because I love Jack Nicholson. That's why I was just like, you know what?
I never saw that one.
I back this. Jack Nicholson as a wolf. I'm in.
Yeah.
Do you remember the critic episode where they did it, but instead of a chicken, instead of a werewolf, he was a chicken?
No, I
Oh,
don't.
it was great.
That was an alright
Silver
show.
Bullet. That's another. good
Yes,
one.
you know what? That was on my list. I had like 3 on my list. And Silver Bullet. I was like, you know what? Stephen King, whatever.
Silver Bullet
But
is
Silver
fucking
Bullet,
awesome.
great fucking movie. I
agree.
agree, 100%.
So my 2 little basic fucking bitch fucking like here are my fucking werewolf fucking
Teen Wolf 2?
Teen Wolf 2 is fucking hilarious. dude.
Fucking
It's
Bateman?
Jason Bateman is a boxer, dude. It's fucking hilarious. Because as a child, like I saw the first one, right, with Styles.
Dude,
and
the
all
first one has fucking Chubbs from Pee Wee. What's his Francis.
Yeah. Francis is on the fucking
Who's
basketball team.
played Gacy in the Gacy movies. The
didn't see
Gacy
those.
movie that came out in like.
Oh, is it the same guy? Yeah.
There was a series. They did
Yeah,
3 movies
yeah.
in like I would say early 2000s. There was a Dahmer, a Gacy, and Gain.
You know what I just found?
And Gacy was played, not to cut you off.
Yeah, no.
But Gacy was played by fucking Francis from Pee Wee.
Yeah.
And he fucking rules.
That'd be-
He's so
shit,
much
huh?
like John Wayne Gacy. It's amazing.
I gotta watch it. I gotta
It's
watch it.
amazing.
Because he had creepy skin and fucking
Yeah.
the Pee Wee's Big Adventure. and all
Sorry to
that.
cut you off, Danny.
No. Danny, go ahead.
Did you see Francis as Gacy?
Yeah, I saw. I'm sorry. I'm eating grilled cheese.
Yeah.
I did
Second
see it.
dinner.
What are you eating? Grilled cheese appetizer before your fucking meal?
Oh yeah, pre-dinner. Right?
I hope it's
It goes
garlic
with
bread
the
grilled
best,
cheese.
Man, it goes with the best.
What did you
I
think?
saw Gacy.
Have you seen Gacy? With Francis?
Yeah,
I don't know.
it was-
Those
he was
fucking
really
sunflower
good,
seeds
man.
are reaching my stomach now, bro. I'm
Mark,
Dude,
I
I-
remember those 3 when they came out because they went directly to Blockbuster.
Yeah, it was like Gacy, Dahmer, and
one of them I know Tom Savini did like a lot of like the makeup in, and he played like a cop in that. I remember
Wolf Cop? No.
Wolf Cop is with fucking Sonny Chiba, I think, and that's
Oh, dude, no.
Sonny
No, Sonny Chiba one is Wolf Guy.
Wolf Guy. Wolf Guy is good.
Now, he doesn't change. He just has wolf-like powers, but he never changes. That's why I didn't bring it up. Because he doesn't change
That's a
into
good
wolf.
movie.
I've never
Dude,
seen
it's
that.
so ridiculous.
So-
It's so
I like that. I
ridiculous.
like that.
Oh, God, I feel like
Yeah,
I'm
no,
turning
that's
into a wolf right
Wolf
now.
Guy's actually pretty good. It's on sale on iTunes for like $3 or $4 right now.
Yeah,
I think
iTunes
that-
gonna
I
give
picked
you
it up about a month or so ago.
they're gonna give you a nickel for that. Or? Nonetheless, all right. So my second basic bitch fucking werewolf fucking movie would be Dusk Till Dawn.
Dude, that's a vampire
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah,
There's werewolves in that motherfucker. The werewolves, vampire, like the whole.
Dude, there's vampires.
Fuck you, dude. There's fucking. It's only vampires and no werewolves.
There's no werewolves in that movie.
No.
There might be. I don't know.
No, there's no werewolves in that movie.
Yeah, like that is all right.
As sure as I'm here dying
All right,
no
well, then
fucking
cool.
werewolves in that movie.
Then, like,
Maybe
then
part
that's
two?
it. Then that's it. No, then yeah. I mean, yes, I know it's the vampires, but I thought there were werewolves in that also.
You know, so I'm not gonna argue with you. There's werewolves in that movie. Jesus
No,
Christ,
no,
I'm
no.
in so much pain right now.
That's how little I give a fuck about werewolf movies.
Teen Wolf 2, though. All right.
Yeah. For real, like that's how little I give a fuck. There's no werewolves in that. I know there's vampires. I know Selma Hayek's fucking got a nice scene in it and all that, but like, there's no werewolves at all.
No, I just googled it.
Just Google it. There's no werewolf. All right, well, fuck me.
That was quick.
Yeah. So they
Silver Bullet, great
Silver
vampire
Bullet's
movie.
great.
I got nothing. I got nothing. I got nothing.
Silver Bullets are great, like when you're like middle school or like a little bit before middle school, and you watch that movie. That's like a good way into horror right there. Is Silver Bullet.
And
I
that
had
was
a paralyzed uncle, so I fell for that dude. I was like, yeah.
and that was really good because that was when Gary Busey, like right before he went batshit crazy, he was
Yeah.
like on the verge of going batshit crazy. He plays like the crazy uncle. Like you would want the
these
Gary
are in the
Busey
theaters?
uncle, like, hey kid, I'm gonna buy you fireworks and you're gonna shoot a werewolf.
Were these in theaters and shit? Like,
Oh yeah, it's a Stephen King movie.
Yeah.
That was
I mean,
like
there's a lot
what,
of
probably
shitty
in
fucking
'89, I don't know, late '80s, early
I
'90s.
think mid '80s. I mean, Corey
Yeah.
Haim was a little kid.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah. I don't.
Dog Soldiers is another.
I'm
good
definitely
one.
getting acid reflux from those fucking peppers right now.
What about the original Universal Wolfman movies?
Yeah.
Those are all amazing. We don't even need to speak about those.
The one I watched today, though, I was just like, I don't know what Bela Lugosi played the wolf, and like,
Bela Lugosi's awesome. These
Yeah,
films
but-
are awesome. I think.
He's a nice lady.
but when you
what
think,
about that
now,
movie,
Bela
Curse of the
Lugosi played
Queer Wolf?
Frankenstein though in Frankenstein versus Wolfman, and that was
Mark,
just
I'm going through some shit.
Hey, you know what?
He really
This
is.
is it.
Because if you were 100%, you definitely would have fucking been all over me about fucking
I'm-
the whole Dust
Teen
of
Wolf.
Dawn thing.
Or Teen Wolf, yeah.
Teen Wolf.
I'm just-
I'm
I'm
gonna
just
take-
letting you guys have your
You
way
can
with me right
subscribe
now.
to Patreon right now. I'm gonna take a picture.
Wait, Packer, you gotta send me all this. You gotta send me all this, dude, so I
going through some
can
shit right
give it
now.
to my
I'm
Patreon.
fine. I'm
Hold
pretty
on.
normal right now. I think you need a line. You'll be
Hey,
fine.
so this is a side. It's not on my top ones, but it's something I watched recently. There's on like Disney Plus right now. There's one called Werewolf at Night.
Yeah, how was that?
Werewolf
It was-
by Night. It's great. It's
It
great.
was good. It's set up. It looks like an old 1940s or 1950s early horror movie.
but it's modern.
But it's modern. They said it's even in black and white and everything.
That's kind of awesome. Actually.
Is it like superhero shit?
no, not at all, dude.
Yeah, no, he's a character. This is from a comic book. And
Okay.
Man Thing is in it as well,
Who is?
which is cool. It's like Man Thing. It's like a Swamp Thing type
Oh,
creature
yeah,
guy.
yeah.
He's also in it too, but it was fucking awesome.
But it's not like a werewolf movie. It's like literally that's an aside.
Isn't it kind of like there's an old Amicus horror movie called Beast Must Die, and isn't it kind of like a group of people that are all kind of together and they're trying to figure out who the werewolf is?
No. So what it is there's a group of people who are like these like hunters that are like monster hunters, and they're all brought to this place because like the main dude dies.
Yeah.
And they're all there to take the torch. You know what I mean? Basically,
Okay.
if whoever kills this fucking monster holds some fucking thing, and this is my fucking solar flare fucking talk about. But at the end of the day, they find out one of the dudes is actually a werewolf. So all the hunters turn on him because the dude's a monster.
Sure.
But he's like one of the main monster killers and blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Danny can probably get into a little more depth. I can
No, you
barely talk.
hit the nail on the head. It was basically who's going to take over the organization, and they're all fighting for it. But and the girl, I don't know. I watched it the other night. I may have fell asleep at the end. I think that girl lives, if I recall. But
Yeah.
I don't remember. It was cool. I liked it.
So,
But
The twist was that the main monster hunter dude was a werewolf himself. Yeah.
did you guys? Any of you guys watched? I think it was called The Cursed, but I think the original title was 8 for Silver. It just came out like 2021.
Yeah, Christina Ricci.
Yeah. Yeah.
This guy knows
Yeah,
everything.
if it's happened, he's seen it.
If it's happened and it's on celluloid film,
Yeah. I like.
Joe, how you
I
doing,
didn't
buddy?
like how the werewolves looked.
Joe's now 8 feet away from the mic and walking.
he's walking it off.
I'm
It was like a half hour ago.
yeah, I'm at the point of the podcast that I'm standing up. Here we I love it.
Yeah, there's a lot of werewolf movies, man. There's all kinds of crazy ones too. There's a movie I went to a buddy's house one night. He was a big werewolf movie fan, and we watched I remember it was like a couple months, and we just kept watching werewolf movies. And he popped on Curse of the Queer Wolf.
All right, I'm fucking walking away from this.
A documentary.
This guy gets bit by a gay werewolf.
You know what I love about shit like this is like a guy wrote it and then he brought it to another guy who rewrote it with him, and then they brought it to the
Another guy that was like, "Yeah, I'll fund this.
yeah.
We're in business. We're gonna make movies."
You get the green light, and then
The guy got bit by a transvestite werewolf thing or something.
Is this on Shudder? Is this?
I don't know. I mean, I haven't seen it in years, but it's a real movie. Curse of the Queer Wolf. Came out in the 80s.
Texting myself right now.
Does the guy turn into a werewolf or does he turn into a gay werewolf?
It's been a long time, but I think he gets fruity.
Is it like bathhouses he's stocking, or?
So,
Curse?
at what point does he change?
Queer.
Mark's very interested.
he's like, "Hey Siri."
I gotta see this.
I would honestly turn into a queer wolf if I could cool down the pain that is in my stomach right now. Like I almost threw up in your trash can right 2 seconds
fine.
ago.
The sink would have been better because we could just.
Yeah. I've thrown up here.
Okay.
Who hasn't?
Yeah, it happens.
All right.
Yeah, dude, there's a big distinction between fucking number 4 and number 5.
Yeah.
Just do one of these, Packer.
Okay.
Doesn't all our reaction make you a little bit curious on like what you're missing in life?
I've never done number 5 before.
It's a new input for you.
We're gonna be doing number 5 later when I get home. I think number 5 is number 1, 2, and 3 are all simultaneous, and you burp and sneeze.
Dude, I feel like I have fucking Ebola. It fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I started
werewolves.
watching Werewolf of the Third Reich, but I fell asleep, so I didn't even get to a werewolf part. I fell asleep 20 minutes.
There was
into that.
I just said the Third Reich. I just felt
A couple hails and you were out old.
There's
It was no Werewolves of the SS, I'll tell you that.
She-Wolf of the SS, right? Is that what it was?
No, there was Ilsa, She-Wolf of the SS.
Then there's another one I saw
No,
on
that was-
Tubi
but that's
today.
not a werewolf movie.
It was like Elsa. It was like sister of like.
Yeah, there's a whole line of that shit. But no, there was like on one of the Rob Zombie movies. One of the those movies that Quentin Tarantino did, the Grindhouse. They did a bunch of fake movie, and like Machete
Trailers,
ended up
yeah.
becoming a real movie.
Yeah.
But Rob Zombie did one, and it was like Werewolves of the SS, but it never.
There's
they
a movie
didn't
that's
make that
I
one.
think
And then
it's
there was
on-
like a Thanksgiving Day massacre or something.
His chick got acting credits in that, because I looked.
his shit gets acting credits in any movie that he makes because
Yeah.
she's only in his movies.
Yeah, that's it, because I looked it up after watching The Monsters. Like, all right, what has she been cast in other than?
Only Rob Zombie movies. Yeah.
And she's
there's-
always got to be topless too. I was waiting for that part in The Monsters where she comes out topless. You know.
Have we seen it,
I
tits?
think she was in an episode of ER once.
Yeah.
I was in an episode of ER once.
I'm going to the ER after this episode.
So there's a movie that's let me find it. Fucking I'm in a lot of pain right here, audience members.
Physical. I can fucking see it on you, bro.
I'm bad, dude.
I know.
This
I can see it.
Dude, I'm literally getting acid reflux right now.
All right, so there's a movie that's kicking around on Prime right now. It's free. It's called The Wolf of Snow Hollow. It's
Yeah, it's okay.
it's all right. I'm gonna just take your word for it. I liked it, but I'm not in the right
I
state
love
of
that you
mind
guys. I mean, even before you were in physical fucking pain, you guys did agree on Halloween. You guys did agree on
Monsters.
on the Monsters. Yeah.
we
How about that?
Yeah.
You know.
You know what I did like about
Universes are
that
uniting.
wolf?
I like to wrap up all things before you die, and I'm about to die.
The guy that
That's
directed
truth.
that Wolf of whatever Hollow movie.
Wolf of Wall
He was
Street.
actually the
That was a good Wolf.
He was the main cop in the movie, and I think if he wasn't the main cop of the movie, I would have liked it better. I didn't like it in the movie.
Dude,
You know?
you know what? You're from like the Wolf of Wall Street, right? So I know an actual werewolf.
Wolfman's.
I will not fucking reveal his name. I know an actual werewolf, and this is a fucking true story, and it needs to be fucking shared because one of the funniest fucking stories. So Lansdowne Street is where all the clubs are, or at one time all the clubs
Can't stop burping.
in Boston, right? So we had this fucking guy. We called him the Werewolf of Lansdowne because he had like
hair was perfect.
bushy he was a maniac. He was a fucking maniac, right? He was like the Werewolf of Lansdowne.
It's on
like,
Tubi right now.
So like we're literally
Directed
singing
by Ken
songs.
Casey.
Yeah, we do shit with him. Like, it was just funny. Blah blah blah. Right. So
And Elgin James.
no, it wasn't. He's straight edge. So anyway, this guy was not
Well,
straight edge.
those are the only dude I know that's actually making moves in like Hollywood.
Yeah.
So,
Well, we can hit him up. Yes, he actually knows him. He knows exactly who I'm talking about right now. He knows
Wolf of Lansdowne?
the same era when Nathan worked on Lansdowne that this guy worked on. He was the Werewolf of Lansdowne. So he is
Coming next to my end.
so he goes up to a ski resort. Like we're 2 hours away from a ski resort, right? Doesn't ski. Blah blah blah. This is during the summer. They're doing like one of those like festivals at the fucking ski resort. All that.
yeah. So, as I look at Mark shaking his little canister,
The ski resort.
his little snow globe.
Snow globe.
Nonetheless, so this guy, he goes up to this fucking thing, and he wins. He enters a fucking contest. He wins a fucking like a '72 Cadillac fucking convertible, like a fucking wins it, brand new, rebuilt, blah blah blah. Obviously,
Whatever,
like
yeah,
'72, right? Like new to him. Here's the keys. He's like, oh cool, thank you. I'll see you later. I'm gonna go celebrate. I'm gonna go get a fucking. I'm gonna get a hooker. I'm gonna get some crack. Like it's gonna be great.
It's Good Friday.
I just want a Cadillac. I want a Cadillac. How can I make this weekend better? I'm gonna get some crack and a hooker.
Go the fuck home. You already won.
This is I swear to God, this is a fucking real story. This is a real story. He comes back to fucking Boston to celebrate. He's like, I got this fucking Cadillac. He gets a hooker, gets some fucking crack.
Turns into a werewolf.
He demolishes the car, right? It's brand new. It's not even fucking registered or anything because he was just driving it around. Gets all fucked up. No plate. Yeah. Fucking wrecks it. He had the car for like 6 hours. 6 hours. Wrecks the whole fucking car. And that's it. He's just like, just left it, walked away. You know, it's
Was,
like-
was the hooker in the car?
that I cannot confirm or deny. Right? But no, he like that was his thing. He's like, I just won this car. I'm gonna go get some shit and get a girl and like we're gonna party. So he came back to fucking Boston with it. Again, unregistered, uninsured, no like.
See, I can't bring this car home to my wife.
No. He didn't have no fucking wife. Like he wasn't like one of those dudes. Like he was the Werewolf of Lansdowne.
Why is that guy probably still having more fun in life than what I am? And I did everything right.
So this is a real story, dude. He wrecked it and like literally just no insurance. He's like, oh, there's a '72 fucking Cadillac. He's like, I got no insurance. Just left it, and that was it. He had the car for like 6 hours.
Boy.
6 hours. That's a true werewolf story.
It's a true werewolf story.
I can corroborate that. I can corroborate that via text message between all of us. So that is a real story.
So going back to Tubi, I'm doing good, so I can start talking about movies again. Danny, maybe you've seen this. You know that there's like a company called Small Town Monsters. They do like monster documentaries. You ever see any of those films?
I have. I know what you're talking about.
I don't think so.
All right. So I'm pretty sure it was the same company. They did a documentary called The Beast of Bray Road. It's on Tubi, and it's about like these werewolf
About the dude
sightings.
down the street.
Yeah.
About some dude down the
Why
street.
is Bray Road down the street?
It could be like
So
that.
it-
Just sounds very specific.
So
like,
it talks about like it's a documentary about like this werewolf and
the
like
Beast of Purchase Street.
yeah,
Like,
it's like werewolves / dogmen that like exist.
what's the Dog Man? I've been hearing about that lately. It's been
Dogman
coming
is-
up.
as far as I know, it's kind of like werewolves, but like dogmen, like the idea of dogmen, they can like become like werewolf dogmen. Yeah, I know, Mark. Just fucking bear with me, bro. All right.
You just become a chihuahua.
Yeah.
Like, you just become like a shitty. You're like an Irish.
Somebody's like turns into a dog instead of a wolf.
I got these Lincoln Trampic powers. I can turn into an Irish
Yeah,
setter.
all right. Go on.
Dogmen are like in
Legs left.
I don't even laugh at your dog wolf stories.
You just want to piss,
dogmen are
piss
like-
on fire hydrants. And
Wear a dog.
Go up on a carpet.
It's like so dumb.
Listen, man, I'm either having a heart attack or I'm drunk. Like, I don't know. Dogmen are kind of like an Indian thing going on, but
You're a weird Irish setter.
yeah, it's just like, you know. So anyhow, Beasts of Bray Road, it's a documentary that takes place in Wisconsin, and it's like over a few decades, like all these sightings of like werewolves, and it's like the documentary is like legitimately like terrifying. So viewers should go check that out on
so
Tubi.
it's good. It's real.
Yeah, it's really good. I've popped it on a few times, and like they interview these people that are like, you know, it's like some woman who's like a barmaid at like some like shitty Wisconsin bar. Like she has nothing to lose except to make herself look crazy, and she's talking about like this encounter of like a werewolf dog man. Like it's interesting. Yeah, I want to just blow that fucking horn whenever I talk from now on. I deserve it.
It's only funny because I just came back from the bathroom, put my headphones on, and hit a button.
Why don't you tell us about the fucking dog man of Lansdowne
I
Street?
don't know, man. You get some true life fucking werewolf stories?
No, I don't.
I know. So you're
I'm looking at my-
friends with the dude's son, fucking from Werewolf and the Yeti?
We follow each other. Fucking Paul Nash's son, he follows me.
Can
because-
we get the mask or the suit from Werewolf and the Yeti? One of the suits?
Probably not. Those suits.
That's the wrong answer, motherfucker. I didn't even hit that button.
Maybe for the right price.
That dude follows me on Instagram just because he's like, oh look, here's like some nerd in fucking Massachusetts that buys my dad's posters.
That's
Let's
it.
get him on the podcast.
Yeah,
Bro, you can't even get dancing on the podcast. Let's go.
Get the fuck out of here. We're going to get dancing.
Dude, this is fucking some jerk off son.
Listen,
It's like
I'll show you my text message. It's happening.
Are you texting dancing right now?
Not yet. Not yet.
His son
Danzig?
is an easier get than Danzig.
Probably.
Yes.
Yeah. He probably speaks.
everyone's drunk.
This is only funny to us. Like when this comes on, like if you've made it this far into this podcast and you're still listening,
Fucking retarded as us.
fuck yeah, dude. I congratulate you and
The most retarded one.
shoot me a message and tell me what the timestamp is when I'm saying this right now, and I'll send you a prize pack.
I honestly, yeah, you should.
It's gonna be these.
It's gonna be the leftover sour flower seeds.
I didn't say what it was. I just said
A little
it's
stale instead of shrink wrap.
I honestly,
Some variety packs, mix them all together.
I honestly think that this M4 is probably the best one that we've done so far. It's kind of coherent, like.
Yeah, it's been some
Right?
ups, some downs.
What I will say is that those motherfucking seeds sobered me up.
Oh
Oh yeah.
I'm like fucking sober as a judge now, and my stomach hurts, and I'm burping and fucking acid reflux. Let's do it.
I'm not sober at all.
Yeah.
Good for you for being responsible.
That's it. Yeah. I'm on my motorcycle.
I can't think any of the top werewolf movies. So,
Danny,
Danny, you there?
hey, what
Are you watching
I'm
the
looking
new
at my
Chucky?
Tubi list.
Danny,
What's that?
Are you watching the new Chucky?
That's horrible.
uh-oh. You guys are
Season
starting to
two,
agree.
season two took a nosedive. I was hoping you guys were going to break my balls about that.
Yeah, I haven't
But,
even watched.
Yeah, season one was pretty good, but season two really went
Yeah.
bad.
If you wanted to have a drink in New Bedford, Massachusetts, would you go to 1367 Purchase Street to go to the Dipper Cafe?
I don't know. I would go looking for that werewolf of Lancaster.
Lansdowne, now you wouldn't come to my bar.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
You want the werewolf of Lansdowne update?
Yeah, I want updates on this guy. I want to know what's going on with this guy.
I'll tell you right now. Last I heard about him, he
His
was
Cadillac.
he was actually working for Massport, and like the guys that watch the cameras that look at like the highway for like accidents and shit like that. Right? Like they have to like call into like Massport to, you know, like, hey, go get a tow truck out here, blah blah blah. Get the fuck.
Yeah.
So these fucking, I know a guy that worked in the office that he happened to work in, right? So basically, there was a wrapper left in the bathroom. These guys come in, they look around the room. It's like one big room with like looking at monitors, and there's one guy sleeping. They're like, "Hey, you, come with us." They apparently found some paraphernalia, and there was a guy sleeping at the monitor overlooking Massport. That's the last I heard about that guy.
That is the worst.
Well, yeah, we're gonna have to get more
story I've
updates.
ever
We're gonna have to find out what's up.
He's
with
no
that
longer a werewolf. he's very sleepy.
I guess
was-
that happened to him when it wasn't a full moon.
That was honestly years ago, and I hope he's doing well. Literally that was 10 years ago. So but it's just funny. It's like that's the guy that's. It's like, hey, whose paraphernalia is in the bathroom?
I'm sure he's been shot by a silver bullet. By now.
Yeah. Is it you, or the guy sleeping, or you?
So Danny, you got how's Arizona for Halloween? You got any good Halloween plans coming up? Anything special? Any traditions down there?
It's not so creepy in Arizona, right?
Well, I got a good weekend planned. So the Thursday night, I got the 4-day weekend all planned out. Thursday night, I'm going to see Merciful Fate.
Nice.
There you go.
That's very Halloweenish.
How much is that?
Yeah. What was that?
How much? Because it was very expensive in Boston.
Yeah, it was like $50, $55, $60 a ticket.
That's not bad. Like, I mean, for those bands, that's not a bad ticket. It really isn't. Like in Boston, it was literally almost double.
Oh boy. I'm going to see that, and then I got a Halloween party I'm going to. I got a friend that owns a really cool cigar bar here in town.
What are you dressing as?
Dracula?
Fred Flintstone.
Dracula.
Wait, what is that?
I'm doing Fred Flintstone. My wife is doing Wilma, but I got the water buffalo hat, so I'm
Nice.
doing like
There you go.
the Loyal Order of Water Buffalo. thing,
Nice.
like the whole
That's awesome.
handshake, the whole deal. You know. So
I like that.
Do you
and then
You got a kazoo with you?
The Great Kazoo?
Yeah, right. Was that kid, right?
The Great Kazoo, yeah, the little alien.
I need a great kazoo, a little alien guy. Yeah.
you passing out candy or anything like that? Or
Yeah, we do. But I tell you, more and more, less and less kids every year. I mean, I don't think we went through one bag of candy last year. You know, so me and my wife, we scare the kids in the neighborhood and shit. Like we would hide behind the car and we jump out and stuff and fuck them up, scare them.
Give me a fucking kid.
But it's really been quiet. Like kids aren't trick or treating. Listen, when I was a kid, every year, once I got a little older, my parents were like not bothering me to get home so early. I would go out in one costume. I would come back, and then I'd work the neighborhood again in a whole second costume, just to like drag it out.
yeah, Halloween used to be something special, man.
for real.
I don't think kids really indulge in the costumes and trick or treating as they once did. You know.
Danny, you're gonna come out to the Dipper when we do our grand opening party and we do Merciful Fate King Diamond karaoke.
Abigail.
That was actually one of my...
if I could take a trip out there, I may come out and hang out for the weekend.
One of my best Halloween costumes, I was King Neil Diamond. I had like a sequins blouse with the King Diamond makeup.
Last year I was Bull Hurley from Over the Top, and that was a good one.
That's hard.
Pretty solid.
I had the plaster shirt, I had the hat.
That's a deep cut though, because everyone's just like, "Who's this asshole?"
Yeah, you're just walking around trying to arm wrestle everyone. I will say that Over the Top, like that was one of the pinnacle movies that made me want to become a truck driver. Like,
Was it?
yeah, it was.
Was
Like,
it?
yeah, that.
So like, it wasn't.
When I turned my hat backwards.
No. What was it? Chris Christopherson, Breakaway 9 for the Rubber Duck. What the fuck was that?
Convoy.
Yeah,
Convoy.
Convoy's a great fucking
Convoy's
movie.
for me like.
Convoy.
I don't want to go back to fucking Tank, but like Convoy, Tank, like those were all like
I almost bought Tank on Blu-ray recently.
people against the fucking system.
Yeah,
like they don't make those movies anymore.
No,
They don't want that shit.
I just watched Tank about 2 months ago.
What's up?
But I watched Tank about 2 months ago. But I'll give you some over the top history. So trivia. My friend Matt out here, he learned how to arm wrestle. He went to the library. He rented this VHS tape on how to arm wrestle. And he went into the state championships, and he won left and right arm.
Get the fuck out of here. There's a technique. Like, it don't matter how strong you are, it's a technique.
Yeah, you just got to turn your hat backwards, bro.
I go over the top.
So he started
What I like is that there's a whole video on how to arm wrestle. Isn't it just push forward, push this way? I don't know.
There's,
Just
there's,
it's all on the hips.
It's on the hips.
there's a lot of psychological shit going to it.
Get your hips into it, boy.
Can you fly me
He started training for real, and the guy that was training him was the guy who played John Grizzly in Over the Top, who drank the motor oil. and that guy has one of the tables from the championship match in Over the Top in his house here in Phoenix.
Imagine writing that down. Right, imagine writing it down. Right, like that's what the character does, and then you're the producer. You're like, yeah, this seems legit. Like let's
drinking motor oil?
Yeah, this is it. This is it. Like it's going to accentuate that this guy's a fucking.
Are your Patreon supporters going to send us motor oil to drink next time?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Well, truth be
That
told,
backwards. And
No, you know what I mean?
Javi Mendoza is not a Patreon subscriber. He's just a listener.
Oh, so he's just a dick.
Mendoza, you're gonna fucking kick it in now, buddy.
I've been texting with him and he's laughing his ass off. Yeah, because I told him.
Just
I was-
wait till
I was
Wednesday,
like, fuck you
buddy.
and your seeds, dude.
Just wait till Wednesday, buddy.
where does this guy live?
We get his address
See,
right
the
there.
problem is I have his whole address.
You should fucking pay him a visit. See his down his fucking throat. Wash it down with some motor oil. Arm wrestle him.
We're going
Sacrifices,
over the top, Mendoza.
the sacrifices we make for art.
Yeah, I got a whole weekend of shit going on. I got plans. I'll probably go out with my father the Friday night, smoke a cigar, have drinks with him one night, and have dinner. So my dad's always into hanging out.
Nice.
So,
How old's your dad?
He will be 70 in February.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah. Circling back, that's why you made it out that way, right? Like he moved out there.
Yeah. My father was moving out here, so I came out because he was coming this way. So I didn't want to be in Jersey. I was in enough trouble in New Jersey. I didn't need to continue that road. So, you know. But yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of shit going on. We have a whole store dedicated to horror stuff called Terror Trader here in town, and they just did like a
Halloween.
big Terror Trader weekend thing here. It's crazy. There's all kinds of horror shit. There's actually pretty big. We get the Mad Monster convention comes here every year, and it's pretty crazy here for that stuff.
That's cool. It's just funny to like every holiday, right? But like Halloween is like it's fall in New England, right? So like you just that's what you equate fucking Halloween to, right?
I mean, the horror
Yeah,
convention
I
thing.
do.
I mean, like me, George, and Mark over here. We contemplated going to a horror convention that was like over in Taunton earlier today, like just, a few towns over from where the majority of us live, and I mean, horror conventions are popping up like all over the place. Like it's almost like an oversaturated thing at this point. You just get somebody who just played like the nun or the gay guy from like Nightmare on Elm Street 2, and then all of a sudden you have a horror movie convention, and you have
I saw a picture
stacked
from it today.
lineup.
Someone posted a picture of it today, and it was like one of the Jasons.
it's like
Yeah.
CJ Graham, and
Well,
it's like
He was
That's
like,
it.
I was Jason in part 5 or whatever.
If we could get away from fucking this photo,
Yeah.
the strangulation.
literally everyone has that. Like he's wearing gloves and he's fucking strangling you. Like that's
Every horror convention now, you go to a movie convention, and it's
I want a picture of Jason drinking a beer.
no.
Yeah, and
Or
it's
the Jason with his hat backwards and arm wrestling.
drinking motor oil, and it's not even like people selling movies or anything like that. It's like people selling like Jason Voorhees like inspired soap or like I don't know Raggedy Ann dolls or something like that, or like I don't know.
It's all like crochet shit, you know?
Yeah, it's like if you want like a Freddy Krueger fucking doily, or like
Well, I mean that's it. And so I mean we've done shows. Truth and I have done shows and all that. So like it literally it's hats off to the guys that do it right? Like
Yeah.
Rocket Shock in fucking Worcester.
it used to be great. It used
Yeah.
to be pretty decent. at
Yeah.
least, you know,
Right. Like so that was like
They pulled the
that-
crowd and stuff.
That was my standard, right? Like I was like, okay, cool. Fucking you got great bands fucking playing, you got great fucking
Well,
people.
except for Sundays, when Sundays was just pretty much like a juggalo fest.
Yeah, that's true.
But I mean,
yeah, but no,
amazing
like,
people
that,
watching.
But that was it in New England,
Yeah.
right? Like again, I'm
Juggalos.
fucking basic level with this shit. Like I don't give a fuck about it. I don't like.
I should have went. I should have went to the Rock and Chuck where they had Saint Vitus playing. I regret not going.
Yeah, like I've gone.
Wow, we're good.
I played it, but I've also gone a bunch of
But
times
yeah,
to see bands that I
mean,
care
Saint
about.
Vitus could probably be playing Chopperhead tomorrow.
No,
Go
the
see it.
Obsessed is gonna play here.
What at Chopperhead?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking.
Well, no,
amazing.
Wino's down, dude. That's my homie.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Or they might play the Dipper.
Stay tuned.
Wino's whole mission right now is to get carried out of our bar.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. So it's just,
Oh, dude, that should be the fucking opening night. Bro.
Yeah.
Just have the Obsessed play.
What?
Grand opening, cut the ribbon.
That should even just close the bar, bro. Right after
The
that.
only thing I can 1,000% confirm, 1,000% confirm, and I've talked to you about this. My friend, a friend of fucking Boston, Massachusetts, a gentleman named Bobby Orr, will be at our bar opening night. That is a true fucking statement. Bobby Orr will be at the Dipper Cafe opening night.
What other things?
you heard it here
have?
first. Hey,
You heard it here first. I'm not joking. I can't confirm the bands that are playing. What I can say, Bobby Orr will be at our opening night. That is a
friends
fucking
of Massachusetts. history.
a very good friend of mine, a very good friend of Massachusetts. You've fucking heard of him. I don't own copyrights. I don't want to fucking say anything else.
Hey,
I would be wrong to fucking say anything else, right? I'm just saying.
Bobby.
Bobby Orr.
Yeah.
Bobby Orr
It's
will
Big
be.
Dipper.
Dude, I know we're 2.5 hours in. That is a fucking. that is a
I
factual
love how
statement.
everybody knows where that horn button is now. Everybody knows the yellow one.
That is a factual statement. Bobby Orr, come down and meet Bobby Orr on our open. He has signed on.
He's agreed to make an appearance. At
He has
the
agreed to
bar
make an
opening,
appearance.
yes.
We just don't know what the date is. Like
Yeah,
for
yeah.
real.
So that's why I haven't.
Bobby Orr and the Obsessed.
Bobby Orr. I promise that all the Patreon subscribers.
We'll get to meet Bobby Orr.
Bobby Orr.
Patreon subscribers, you come out. You're going to be invited to the soft opening and the grand.
Yeah, no, for real. Like Bobby Orr will be there. I'm not joking. That is not.
Yeah.
I'm in Slapshot.
when
I've
do
done
you-
enough dumb shit in my life.
Yeah.
I know Bobby Orr. Bobby Orr is a good friend of mine. He's going to be there.
When is this opening going to be?
No, we don't know yet. We got
Literally, like, hopefully within 30 days.
So literally,
Like,
the problem is
we don't have the date.
not to bore you with details. Is we couldn't. The liquor license is in my name.
Sure.
I can't get possession of the liquor license until we close on the building and get like 4 other things done. I got to get those 4 other things done.
Yeah.
And then we get the liquor license. Then literally November 1st, the renewal for the liquor license is due.
Everything's
So
cheap.
we're gonna have
So we just closed Friday. All this has to get done by November 1st.
and then we got to do the renewal by November 1st as well.
And how long is the renewal going?
I don't know. So that I'm meeting with the
with
guy.
inspections, blah,
I'm
blah,
meeting
blah,
with the
yeah.
guy on Tuesday to go over all the stuff from the licensing board. And be like, hopefully we don't have to get 2 rounds of inspections for the same shit. Blah blah blah. But not to bore you with minutia of
Massachusetts is fucking crazy.
yes.
Bobby Orr and the Obsessed.
Yeah.
Playing
Now-
with
I'm not joking. Like there's no.
No, we don't know if the Obsessed will be playing either at Chopperhead or the bar, but we'll worry about that later. Did we say the other thing, or do we not want to say something? Because this will be airing Wednesday.
Oh, do some exclusives.
the
Come on,
tour
guys.
announcement is Tuesday, right?
Let's
You heard it here first. This is the exclusive horn. Exclusive horn. Exclusive horn.
Give it one more.
Actually, it's
Oh, you should have shown me where that part.
no, I know. Everyone knows all the colors now. Yeah. This is like a light bright, like a
Like Simon Says.
Yeah.
All right, motherfucker.
All right, Big Truth podcast exclusive.
Breaking motherfucking news. All right. Give me a good bed. Give me a good bed. I need to hear. No. You don't have a song queued up.
What? All right, wait, hold on.
Put on King Diamond again.
You're a professional. Yeah, I need a bed. That's what they call it in the industry, a bed, so I can talk over it. All right. Starting February 3rd. He's got it already, but see if you wear fucking headphones, you can hear this. Actually, that quality is way worse. Nonetheless, starting
You only get like 8 seconds of copyright.
February 3rd, the Boston Invasion Tour is going to Europe.
That's us.
Slapshot, Death Before Dishonor, Risk, and American War Machine. February 3rd through 18th.
Nice.
That's all you get. I tried to get the Unseen to do it, but they're fucking rock stars and they want too much money.
I don't want any money.
He needs time for his mohawk to grow back.
8 months. Fair time.
And this is real talk. Like Mike and I are fucking very good fucking friends. Years in the making, talking to these fucking goddamn European promoters, European bookings.
You will only play first album?
Yeah. Fucking years. They're like, it will never work. Like, how would fucking Unseen and Slapshot and Death Before Dishonor, it doesn't work. It's like, no. We're doing finally doing the Boston Invasion.
I might just come and hang out.
Just fuck. We have room on the bus.
Ryan's like, yo, you want to come? And I was like, maybe.
Bro, we have, you know the bus. Like, we're going to be fine. There's room on the bus. But again,
I can sing a song with you guys and a song with Death Before Dishonor.
Right, yeah, that's all you gotta do.
sell some merch, you know what I mean? Like, hey, Mark Unseen here. Sign some autographs. Stay tuned.
How long is the tour?
Cool
2 months?
man.
2 weeks? 3 weeks?
2 weeks. The 3rd through the 18th of February.
Nice.
For real. Boston Invasion Tour is a real thing. I hope a lot of European fucking listeners, or if you're not even fucking, if you're in fucking Chicago, go to fucking Berlin and go to Cassiopeia and fucking hang out at the show. It's gonna be it's so much fucking fun.
Yeah, get the fuck out of Chicago.
Yeah, you've been to Cassiopeia. Yeah. You know what I mean? Wherever the fuck you are, like it's super
Berlin's
fucking
fun.
You know what I mean? Like we're not there till 36. Wah. Fucking that's MAD's club. Fucking anyway, we're gonna fucking have a good time. It's gonna be fucking fun. It's literally the Boston Invasion Tour. It's 4 fucking Boston bands running across fucking Europe in a bus. What could go wrong?
Yeah. Show every night too. No night off.
No night. Yeah, no night.
Fuck
Dude.
nights off.
No.
You only work in 2 hours, like a half hour realistically, about a half hour a night.
Dude, post COVID, that bus is fucking double. Motherfucking double. Like no one's playing for fucking big money. Like we're just going to do it and have fun. Like it's not ain't no rock star shit. Like we're just gonna go have fun and all that. Like come hang out. Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. We can't be in fucking battle ruins and some fucking
Hey, man,
$37 cassettes.
Battle Royale selling ADATs.
Yeah. Dude, that's the thing. Like, I love your band. I literally bullied my way onto the show just so I can see your band.
The band's been broken up for 5 years, man. It's just not happening.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
I'm retired.
Yeah.
I'm retired until I join Slapshot.
I've been trying, folks. I've been trying. Hey, Slapshot also needs a guitar player. If you're not Joe Hawk, hit me up. Fuck you. Just
I gotta figure out what these 3 buttons need to be. We need some. No, there's nothing there. Only the ones that are lit have things.
You need like one that goes wah, wah, wah,
Yeah.
wah.
But this is the theme song, so don't hit that one.
Yeah.
That'd be annoying.
yeah. Well, no. You need.
What's this one do?
There's nothing there. Only the ones that are lit. See how they're lit?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You need like the whole fucking Muppets fucking like.
This one's Herbie Hancock.
Yeah, when it's going off on a rant, just put
Axel
that as a
You should get like the Benny Hill theme, like.
Actually,
Danny, you playing it all?
Next
No,
topic.
I haven't picked up my guitar in ages.
Danny, are you available between February 3rd and February 28th?
Danny, would you like to join Slapshot?
you want to come on the Boston Invasion tour?
No, we need at least a fill-in.
Listen, if my hands were a little better, I would love to do that.
Get your hands out of the gabagoo and play the guitar.
Take care of your
I
dreams.
I got like a really
playing?
bad arthritis in both hands. I can't even put my hand around the
Craig
neck
is
of the guitar.
currently the guitar player of American War Machine. I have not had that discussion yet.
World exclusive.
His exclusive.
Hey, bud.
Do you need his number? I can text him for you.
The conversation,
Exclusive, folk. Exclusive.
the conversation that I have had is homeboy from Risk. I was like, hey, dude, since you're gonna be on
You
the
learned
tour-
17 songs,
I
right?
know, yeah. Like, no, we play more than that.
Well, you do what you can.
17 will get you paid.
10 will get you paid.
17 will get you paid.
But well, he's going to learn 20 songs if he did 2 sets.
That's a great tour. You guys are gonna have a blast.
If you, we're gonna have to talk on a sidebar, and then I'm gonna have to put it publicly if you disrespect me like that.
That's funny.
He's like trying not to bite his spaghetti right now.
And now I have to protect the buttons from everybody. Now that everyone knows what every button is, I'm gonna change this shit
Give
up.
us our own buttons.
We do need to put a video component to this because I'm sure it's.
Well, I mean, of what we just went through with these fucking seats.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean.
Like,
That's what I'm
for real.
saying. Like,
They
yeah.
work for fucking shitbag, right? Howard Stern on E Network, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, we'll put this right on Tubi.
Fuck Tubi, dude. Just do it on fucking YouTube, man.
Nah, fuck YouTube. Put it on
Yeah,
Tubi.
yeah.
It's Tubi. It's
I'm
Tubi.
surprised,
Video,
I'm surprised you don't do a video on it at this point.
I know. I'm not that advanced. I need someone to help me with that. Because here's the thing. I don't edit this shit. And then if with the video, I don't know.
All
I
this
don't know
dumb
how
shit
to.
comes out. Yeah,
I don't know how to sync up the video with the audio and this and that. I ain't doing that shit. Like I'm running businesses. I'm not trying to fucking.
What the amazing thing is over the years that people have come to you, right? Like and this is a real thing. Like when all the motorcycle shows were fucking popular, he had a bunch of production companies up his ass.
Oh yeah, we had like
The-
5 of the
The
big
first
ones.
one, it was like, all right, cool. Like you play the game, second one, blah blah blah. But like then after, you were just like, cool. I have an actual shop to run. I don't give a fuck about your production company. Blah, blah, blah.
100%.
And I'm speaking for you, which makes for a shitty interview.
Yeah.
But
I'll tell you the worst one when the motherfuckers from Impractical Jokers stole like 5 of my ideas, dude. Like I was like,
Oh, really?
fuck this shit, dude. Fuck
Yeah.
all
That
this.
show fucking sucks, dude.
Yeah, well, whatever.
I mean, they get
Some of the shit's funny.
They get some good,
Especially the shit I came up with that they use on their show.
No, for real. They for real have good. They have good bits and all that. But like again, like yeah, production companies come in. They don't realize it's like this is a real shop, right? Like he's just fucking getting by.
Yeah.
Like it ain't like this isn't Southern California. Oh, fucking Jesse James. Fucking,
When are you guys gonna get the reality show offers for the bar?
We'll see.
well, that's it.
It's
Like,
going to be the same
that's what I
motherfuckers
mean.
that hit us
Like
up for the show.
you get fucking 10 for the fucking motorcycle thing, right? Like this is not a failing fucking podcast. It's doing well.
But this is why we did the Tubi thing and do the shit on our own, because literally every one of those production companies came in, was like, oh, we love what you guys are, what you do, blah, blah, blah. We want to do something with you guys. We love you, you know, what you guys are doing. And then they came in and then they all wanted to change what we do. And I'm like, no, you said you want to come in because you love what we're doing.
Create some
And
drama.
you're trying to make us do some dumb shit that we don't do. Like, that's not how it works. Like, I don't have a lot in life, but we got a name and integrity and fucking whatever. Like, I'm not doing anything that we come out like with that shit ain't intact. And they're like, whoa, you're going to sell so much merch. I was like, I don't give a fuck about selling merch. Yeah. Sell my own merch, you know what I mean? But that's very boring, but that's
But
why we don't do it.
I mean, that like, and this is
Keep your shit the right way.
and all those companies have come and gone. All of them, right? For real. Like, I mean, like with the exception of the old school guys that like did ride a little bit of that wave.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Some of the good guys went to jail, came back, and all that. Like, you know what I mean? But like, no, for real. Like, it was a weird fucking time that like all this fucking juice got fucking pumped in.
Yeah.
To the industry, like it just blew it the fuck out, right? Like much like punk rock and all that shit, right? Like all that money got fucking blown in, blew it all out,
Yeah.
and everybody, you know, all of our friends made money. Some they weren't our friends, like they made money. Blink-182 is now fucking, you know, I didn't find that punk fucking 25 fucking years ago. I don't give a fuck. I don't know what's sadder, that you're excited about Blink-182's return, or the fact that you can't afford their tickets. Like,
How much did you charge for
Yeah, how much are the tickets? Because people,
I
that's
heard
like a new
man.
thing.
300. I heard 300.
I don't know, man. Like I just spent an asshole to go see fucking Iron Maiden tomorrow. I don't
Well,
care.
that's
I
fantastic.
literally don't give a
Where are they
fuck.
playing?
Worcester, bro. I got fucking 2 months. You want to go to Iron Maiden tomorrow?
If I didn't have work,
Where is it?
Lucy made it.
Worcester?
Palladium?
No, the DCU, the Centrum. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, DCU.
You want to go? Because True just backed out today.
Lucy made it, man.
I can let you know in the morning.
He told me like 6 months ago. I'm like, I still hit him up about it.
Am I going to be on Maiden?
For real, you want to go?
I'll let you know tomorrow. I got to see
That's a no, ladies and
What
gentlemen.
time is it?
That's a no.
She is scratching his
That's a
eye.
very heavy baby.
That's a fucking
I do
no.
love Maiden.
I will tell you what. When the last time they played over at not Red Rocks. What's our outdoor place?
Comcast.
Comcast.
Xfinity.
Xfinity.
Great Woods?
Yeah, Great Woods.
Woods,
Yeah.
yeah.
They were
Fucking
so
nasty.
fucking. They
I
were
saw
so
them like 10 years ago, Great Woods, and it was fucking amazing.
Yeah, this was just a few years
when
ago.
they played a few years ago, dude, I was on like.
Oh,
six,
I was there too.
Yeah, I was on 6 grams of mushrooms.
Just, I mean, obviously the music's gonna, but their production is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm like, how do you have a
Did I tell
different
you
backdrop every single song? And it's not just a backdrop; like shit's coming like,
like balloons.
It's like different outfits, like
Yeah,
Bruce
yeah,
Dickinson's
yeah.
comes out.
When,
Like,
when they opened up with Aces High,
Yeah, and that plane was down
plane was
coming-
coming out, dude. I was so terrified that the propeller was gonna come out Bruce Dickinson's head. I was like on the verge of
love
like
it.
crying. I'm like, man, Bruce is gonna fucking.
Why, were you on-
die."
were you on-
I was on so many
you
fucking
said, you
mushrooms,
got
dude.
six grams.
And then like
I didn't hear.
I went-
How, like, why would you do that? Like,
why would I go on a bunch of mushrooms to
Yeah.
go see my? Why
how many
aren't
grams
you
is
doing-
enough?
dude, when I was at
all I just remember was I was looking down the line of guys that I was with that I went, and they were all just like staring at me, and they'd be like, "Yo, man, you all right?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm doing good." And it was like the flight of Icarus.
I love it. I
Like,
love it.
like Icarus, like when they had that giant, like just like you know,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
whatever, like flowing in the background. I just remember like I don't remember who it was. Somebody just leaned over me and goes, "Man, I'm only drunk and that's fucking with me. I can only imagine
Yeah, yeah.
what's doing to you."
Dude.
And I was like, it was like the best time, but I was fucking terrified.
I will never do psilocybin or mushrooms in public ever fucking again in my life. I did it twice, and I was like, "Fuck this."
fuck
The last
all
time,
that.
the first time was on the fucking podcast with Jimmy.
Yeah.
And then the second time,
Dude, I still haven't fucking heard that, man. Was
it's
that
a
coherent
mess.
at all?
It's a mess.
oh, that's a good one. I love
Good
that.
episode.
Talking about dragons and shit, or
It's a mess. No, it's Jimmy.
I
G.
gotta catch up on something because I was there.
I'm
but I was-
fucking.
I was in the other room.
I'm freaking
Jimmy
out.
was fucking-
I'm freaking out looking at Jimmy's hand, and it looked all weird and fucking
Yeah.
creepy to me. And I was like, "Don't touch me with that fucking hand." That's all I was worried
His
about.
stories are fucking awesome on that.
And then he was just doing so much DMT, and he just kept fucking talking like the whole time. Me and Viking are like fucking freaking out.
Yeah.
And then there's all of a sudden there's all kinds of people in the room I don't know, and I was just like fucking super freaking out.
Yeah.
And that's the other time I did it in public was at the Bowl. And it was in Brooklyn, and there was an outdoor area where all the people were set up, like all the bands were set up, and they had like tents outside.
Yeah.
And I literally thought I was at a Renaissance fair, and I couldn't get out. And I was fucking freaking out, and I was so pissed off.
The black and blue bowl.
I was in the corner for like 4 hours, like fucking freaking out because I was like, "Why am I at a Renaissance fair? I can't get the fuck out of here."
Meanwhile,
I
you
thought I was
missed like
trapped in
sheer
Renaissance
Tara
fair.
Murphy's Law and Life of Agony.
I didn't see anybody.
You're
I was freaking out in the corner like an asshole.
It was a hell of a Renaissance fair. Bro, you know what we should do?
400 brothers.
Next year, we should do the podcast, bro, at King Richard's Fair. We should do a bunch of mushrooms.
Bro,
Hey, I got six free tickets in there right now.
King
to the
Richard's
King
Fair,
Richard's
bro?
Fair. We could go next weekend and fucking film.
Let's fucking
dude,
do it, man.
hey man, I went for the first time this year.
King Richard's Fair, you get
Yeah.
a turkey leg?
No, I'm a vegetarian. I don't eat turkey legs. Nonetheless,
You missed out, man.
I mean, I know I'm fat. I'm 225 pounds, but I'm a vegetarian. Nonetheless, I went super fucking hungover, and I'm like, gotta, hey, dad duty. My wife is like,
Sure.
we're doing this, motherfucker. We're doing it. I'm like, cool, man, suck it up. Let it, aspirin, blah blah. I'm fine. Like, I'll go there, have a couple drinks, I'll be all right.
Yeah.
And fucking, we get there, and literally the first motherfucker is like, "Excuse me, my lord." And I was like, "Don't Ren Fair me, motherfucker. I was so mad. I swear to God. Like,
Did they try to show you the door? Like, excuse me, my lord, you're way too intoxicated to be.
There was just like a dude, like before I got to the ticket thing, a dude like in the parking lot, excuse me, my lord. I was like, don't fucking run a family, you motherfucker. Like my wife was literally like, it's okay. Like that's like this.
Like that's their job.
No, like that's it. He wasn't working. He was just a dude. Like he was just just a dude in the parking lot on the way to the
Just
fucking
dude in his parents' basement that was being an asshole. And you saw through it. And you're like, yo.
Excuse me, my lord. I was like, no. Like, I don't want to fucking do it.
You're like, motherfucker, I ain't in the gate yet. Like, leave me alone.
I'm like, nope. And she's like, it's okay. Like,
He was wearing a Stars and Stripes t-shirt. Excuse me, my lord.
Excuse me. I was like, I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
Like, again, the kid loved it.
Yeah.
But again, the whole fucking thing, it's like you wait in line, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Like, but if for real.
Wait in
like,
line for tickets so you can take those tickets and wait in line
go
for
wait
other
in line
shit.
for
Yeah.
school pizza. For real, we need
is school pizza.
Yeah, oh yeah, $10. $10 for school pizza. And if you buy those tickets, you can't return them.
Yeah.
There's no like
It's the greatest scam ever because like
Scam.
it's like if you like bring your kid like on like rides or something like that, you buy like a block of tickets, but there's always like 3 tickets left over.
Yeah,
and it's just like well, why is that ride like? so
Now
if
you're gonna buy 2 more tickets to ride another ride. They only sell you 3.
If I buy a block of 10 tickets. But every ride is like 7 tickets. It's like you're gonna be left over with tickets.
No, dude. It like they know exactly what the fuck they're doing. And I was like, look, this has been going on for fucking years, right?
Yeah.
Years. You get 100,000 fucking people there over a weekend. There should be 0 lines. 0 lines. Take my money efficiently. I don't give a fuck you take my money. Like, I know what I'm getting into. This goofy cosplay nonsense. Yeah. Efficient. I don't want to wait in line. Don't make me feel like a
It's
sucker.
basically like going to every Chopper show or every Skinhead show. Like, it's just all cosplay.
Yeah, it's all cosplay.
Or every punk rock show.
You
it's all
come to a
cosplay.
Ryan Packer production, there's no fucking lines, right? Like everything's fucking efficient. You come to fucking Full Speed Ed, oh, no, we don't. Everything's fucking efficient. Actually, I disagree. That first year,
You disagree with yourself?
no, I disagree with myself. We like that one bar line was fucking super.
Yeah,
long.
that was our fault.
I gotta call.
Meanwhile-
But we learned our lesson the next year. We broke more bots.
like,
Meanwhile,
we had
all
more
your
bars.
non-Massachusetts listeners are like, "What the fuck are
They
they talking about?"
Yeah, right.
King Richard's Fair. Google it, motherfucker.
It's a Ren Fair.
It's a
They have
Renaissance
them. They
fair.
have them
Renaissance.
everywhere. They have them everywhere.
It's fucking. It's fucking expensive, and it, you know what I mean. It's fun. Like the kids have a good time and all that shit. But it's like it's just super funny. Like if you're a grown man with neck tattoos and you're walking around a Ren Fair, and some fucking 90-pound. Excuse me, my lord. And like before you fucking walk in.
But they have those turkey legs that strangely taste like ham. Delicious. Which I know.
Oh, I
partake
fucking
in.
love those.
Oh, they're so good.
I love them.
Aren't they technically mutton? It's a lamb leg. It's not even a turkey leg.
I don't even fucking know. No, there's no way it can be lamb leg.
Either way,
That's way
it's-
too fucking highbrow.
It's
for this
it's
fucking
goofy.
place.
It's goofy as fuck.
They have those
Goofy as
giant
fuck.
pickles too. Those giant pickles are fucking sick too.
Goofy as fuck. Like you can't just be
I
like,
just went
fuck
to,
you, it's cool.
I just went
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like it's not like
What'd you say, Danny? You went where?
I took my niece to Medieval Night Times or Medieval Nights. We got one of those here in town. Opened up.
the dinner theater thing.
Yeah. And, they give me that whole, like, hello, sir, kind sir, whatever that, what you just said. The same shit when I walked in. But then I got a big fucking beer stein and I started drinking and then I kind of embraced it. And so when I got home, I was like, man, I remember
didn't
my
let it
father
go?
had all.
You didn't let
No,
it go.
I remember my father had all these cool beer steins when I was a kid, and I hit him up, and he's like, "Yeah, I still got them." So I got this like giant Viking fucking beer stein from my father. So now I've talked a bunch of guys into doing this like drinking night. We're gonna do like once a year called Steinfest, where we all show up with fucking beer steins and drink beer all night long and just fight by the end of the night. That's the plan.
I knew the end of the story is going to end up with like, so guys, and now I'm joining a Renaissance fair.
Do you read Steinbeck?
So if
Well,
that
I
story
do-
ended
I
like
do
now
like-
we're Vikings and we just pillage, we just run into bars with our horns, which they'll sell you. They'll sell you horns at the Ren Fair.
Oh, they will.
They will sell you them at top dollar and also charge you the same top dollar to fill them up.
So, werewolf films.
Werewolf films. Oh, no. A Patreon subscriber. That's what I was looking up 10 minutes ago, and I forgot. Had hit us up to have us talk about what found footage films we like.
So
What, Cannibal Holocaust, right? That's
So this sounds like a
the only
weird
one.
fucking porn thing that I don't know about.
Yeah, what is it? Yeah.
I'm not familiar.
It's like Blair Witch Project
Yeah,
shit?
it's a
Blair
movie
Witch,
that, like,
Cloverfield.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Another
yeah.
one.
Like shot like that.
yeah, it's a movie that like
Which I'm sure there's now porn shot like that. So
yeah.
Stuff on my cell phone.
xnxx.com.
So like obviously like Cannibal Holocaust is probably one of the best like found footage films. You
best.
know,
Okay, so I've heard of it. but-
Faces of Death?
Yeah.
Which is
that's-
fake.
that's the documentary shit.
But
there's-
not really, because it turned out to be
another
half
drink.
fake.
And,
You need another one, buddy?
But I feel like we're Faces of Death. We're getting into more
Yeah, one
of
more.
like that.
And shout out to Kevin McLaughlin about this. Like,
Mondo.
he's the one-
Kibble.
Yeah, like the Mondo films and gore stuff.
Yeah, Paranormal Activity would be, I guess, considered a found footage type movie. Not really my thing, but
So Paranormal Activity was interesting because that was found footage within a Hollywood movie that was trying to make it look like a documentary, and then found footage within the documentary and blah blah blah. Troll Hunter.
Blair Witch was, probably really good. People believed it.
This is pretty cool.
Funny thing. My friend's sister was the girl in
Troll Hunter.
Blair
Witch?
Witch Project. Yeah.
I remember seeing Blair Witch when it came out in the theaters with I was actually on tour and I went with Violent Society, The Casualties, and The Unseen, and we went and some of the dudes were like freaking the fuck out to like.
It didn't bother me that much.
It didn't bother me
Yeah,
either, but
no.
some people were like, "Whoa, yo, what the?"
But
fuck?
it was weird because some people had like that
thought it was
weird
real,
visceral
yeah.
reaction to it.
Yeah. It's been years since I actually saw Blair.
And that
Witch,
was like
But what
before
was
the
cool
internet really and
was-
stuff. So it was like hard. It was
Yeah. What was cool with Blair Witch was the way the film was shot, but how they marketed it, because they put it out like those like missing posters and shit. Like, so they tried to make
Well, no,
it
they
look.
actually filmed a fake documentary that they aired beforehand
Oh,
to
okay, I
make
didn't
people
even know
really
that.
think it was real.
Yeah, it was like another good one that was as far as like I don't even want to say it's like
Packer. Oh no, never mind. I was gonna say I have a Gatorade in there. Can you mix it? With
I don't even want to say it's like newer stuff, but as far as found footage was the Bigfoot movie Willow Creek that Bobcat Goldthwait actually did was actually pretty fucking decent.
No, I heard the same thing.
Willow Creek was actually good. Danny, I don't know if you checked that
I
one
don't know
out.
if you heard
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
but-
Willow Creek is pretty good. Another good one too is Behind the Mask. That shit, what was that?
Leslie
fake
Vernon, whatever the fuck they did.
Yeah. That was pretty good one too.
It's not a genre of films that I usually fucking dive deep into, with the exception of probably more than.
There's a
Cat
couple of
Dog.
alien ones too. I can't remember the
Oh,
names.
the McPherson tape.
Yeah, the McPherson tapes
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah,
Yeah. I heard that. I only saw part of that. I didn't see it all. The way.
I can never make it through because I feel like it's mostly slow.
Yeah, it's wicked slow,
Very
yeah.
slow. I give them props because they did it in the early '80s.
Yeah. I think there was one of the first of the
Are those
genre.
tapes that old? Is that movie though?
Yeah, it's old.
Oh, VHS was another one.
Yeah, some of those are all right.
There was a VHS too as well. I
There's
think.
supposed to be one coming
Yeah,
out now, right?
So I feel
There's a whole
like
bunch of them.
with like the
Wasn't
first.
really not my thing. Cloverfield was pretty good for what it was.
Yeah.
And there's another one. I can't remember. It was a bunch of kids,
Goonies.
like a party or something. No, it was like a party.
I think that was
Project
on, that
X?
was on VHS, dude. Oh. So just to go back, VHS I feel was a killer concept. Like that could have been executed better. Could have been executed better. Like. Sit on that.
The first VHS, the first reel, the one with the vampire chick in
Yeah.
the hotel, that was good. I thought that came off really good.
But there was an alien one in VHS too, wasn't
there
there?
was, yeah.
And that's at a party, right? Like, oh no, you're thinking of the Mel Gibson one, right? Where there was an alien
can't.
at the party, like I know what you're talking about.
Signs?
No,
No,
it
not
wasn't Signs. It was
Signs.
something. There was something
This
else.
sounds like it's gonna be like a party band video.
No, there
Alien at the party.
No, it was an M. Night
Mel
Shyamalan
Gibson.
movie. It was
Yeah,
an-
Signs. Signs was it was Signs.
It was a
I don't know if it
shark.
was that found
There was like a kid's
Wait,
birthday
what?
party, and you see the alien
Yeah,
in the background.
it was Mel Gibson
Fighting
and
everybody
Joaquin
down the
Phoenix.
kid.
Yeah.
That movie's.
Joaquin Phoenix.
And they did one of the scary movies. and
Stripes.
They did that clip, but he
That's
kept
the
like
movie.
breakdancing in the background.
I don't know. But yeah,
Get that thing away from me.
yeah, all you motherfuckers
Way
aren't allowed
funnier.
to touch these buttons
Way
anymore.
funnier.
No. I don't know. Yeah,
I don't know. There's probably like 3 good found footage movies.
I think Troll Hunter's one of them. I think Kevin had mentioned that as well.
Yeah.
And
Cannibal Holocaust.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, I don't even know the fucking genre, right? Like, for real.
like
I
you,
don't.
you saw Blair Witch Project,
I did.
Cannibal
I saw
Holocaust
Blair Witch
so-
Project in Brooklyn, New York.
but that's a found footage film.
1999.
So
Where it looks like it's footage that was found.
It's basically a movie that like is based on. Hey, we found this footage of.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
that shit happening.
I get that.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't realize there was a whole genre besides
It's
Blair
a weak
Witch.
genre.
yeah.
No.
It's weak.
Cannibal Holocaust was so crazy when that movie came out that Rogerio Diodato, the director, had to like go to court and prove that they actually didn't kill the people in like the tribe or whatever. And then because there's like a scene in the movie where there's like one of the tribe ladies has got like a bamboo fucking stick up her ass through her body and out her mouth.
Yeah, that sucks.
And she's and he had to bring that lady in the court
bad
to
day.
show that was actually not, she wasn't dead.
there's a cursed films episode on Cannibal Holocaust, which is really good, where they brought in all the actors except the one that killed the turtle, and basically they all talked about how they regret making the film, and that the guy that did kill the turtle, he basically disappeared. No one can find him to do any kind of interviews anymore.
He's on a mountain doing Zen, trying to
Yeah.
make amends for his turtle killing days.
I know. And so they
Turtle-
they're all talking
turtle's
about
got
how they
him.
hate the director, basically, too. You know.
Why is everybody getting fucking so up in arms about a fucking turtle that died in the 1970s? Who the fuck cares?
Dude, because turtles live to be like 400, so that
Oh,
dude
yeah, okay, I guess
it would
that.
still be alive.
I guess you have a good point.
But there was
I saw
also
some turtles today at the zoo. They're fucking stupid.
Now,
They
would
basically
that-
rocks that move.
Did
Fuck
nothing
turtles.
about slavery, did nothing about anything. All like 9/11 did nothing. They lived through it all, did nothing.
Yeah.
You stupid
Useless,
turtles.
useless rock
turtles.
animals.
fucking turtles ain't helping us.
Yeah.
Idiot turtles.
Fucking
Minding
idiot.
their own business.
I got
Morons.
these fucking snapping turtles in my
Hanging out in the
backyard.
sewer with
They dig
Michael
up my grass.
Myers.
No, could have done a lot, right? Could have literally stopped assassination.
Useless.
They didn't do nothing.
Stop 9/11.
They didn't intervene.
Yeah, walkable rocks.
All right.
Idiots.
It's nothing.
They did nothing. They
should
sat back and watched.
Yeah, they should be thankful that they're part of cinema history
Fucking
and they
turtles.
got killed in a
Fucking
Italian cannibal movie.
Rogerio
Useless
Diodato
asshole.
made the movie.
Nothing. Cross the street. He didn't stop it.
The Boston fucking bombings. Fucking turtle didn't do nothing.
Think about all the shit that's happened in this turtle's lifetime. He did nothing.
Did nothing.
not
400 years observing, walking around, eating,
Judging.
judging,
97 years and nothing.
silently and slowly judging.
Hanging out in the Galapagos Islands.
Yeah, fuck.
Useless.
I sent you a text.
The movie
the guy
Zombie.
who
Yeah.
the guy who directed Cannibal Holocaust, he also directed a movie in the 80s. I don't know if you guys got to remember those guys,
Porky's?
the Barbarian Brothers.
Oh, the Barbarian Brothers is great. Oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah, he did that movie, The Barbarians.
I see
Two
that.
brothers. Same guy.
Sorry, we were having a sidebar that I didn't want to talk about on the
The
podcast.
guy that did Dead Alive also did Lord of the Rings.
Oh
Fucking,
yeah.
Zombie.
Turtles in those movies.
Was it Zombie where the dude was in the ocean in the zombie outfit and the shark attacked him?
yeah,
but it was
yeah.
a really,
I mean,
he really got attacked by the shark.
So check that out, right?
Is that found footage?
No,
Kinda. It's not, but it
but we're
is.
bringing it back to the Italians.
You did a bullshit fucking movie, right? And you're like, look, I'm gonna fucking do a movie that's already been done, animated, blah blah blah. Everyone knows the story,
No.
right? Give me all this fucking money. It's gonna be great. Where to go to fucking Middle Earth? I found Middle Earth. It's in fucking New Zealand. I know my other movies are fucking dumb as fuck. Like how does that fucking conversation go? Like, you know what I mean? Like, who is it? Like, how the fuck does that work? I just don't.
Talking about Peter Jackson?
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying.
Like I made this movie, a zombie movie called Dead Alive. And now
Well,
I feel that made me qualified to do Lord of the Rings.
Well, before that,
because they're gonna greenline that motherfucker.
Before that,
How is he the
like,
dude,
before
right?
those Lord of the Rings movies, he did some other movies. He did like The Frighteners, which The
I know.
Frighteners is good.
Yeah,
But I
Michael
mean,
J. Fox.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Frighteners
That was a
to
big
Lord of the
movie.
Rings is still a hefty fucking jump.
I get it in the music industry, right? Like you hang around.
I don't get it in the music industry.
No, so I've dabbled in the movie industry. It's literally the exact opposite. It sucks. It's so gross. I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it. I hate it. Like guys like me, like no. Like
Guys like you, people like me.
yeah, no, dude.
Did you get Harvey Weinstein?
No. I didn't like. It's just so disrespectful. It's so fucking weird, dude. It's so weird. Like they hit me up about using my car on some fucking bullshit, dude. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I don't need money. I own the fucking car.
Yeah.
You want to rent my car? Cool. Okay, that's what the fucking email was. And I get there, they're like, oh, you're gonna do X, Y, and Z. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about no. Or no.
What production wanted to use your car?
It was for Julia. It was an a HBO thing. They so apparently Julia Childs lived in Cambridge. So the scenes that were in Cambridge in the 60s,
They wanted 60s cars.
they would need a 60s car, right? So a buddy of mine was like, hey, they're looking for 60s cars. You have a 64 Continental, like it's mint, like blah, 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 like you're the guy. So I hit him up and they're like, yeah, perfect, blah, blah, blah. Told me the rate. I was like, cool. I literally went there I'm like, who do I give my keys to? And they're like, no. Like you're with your car. I'm like, no.
Oh, so they wanted you to be.
I owe my $250.
It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. I'm like, I trust my car. Here's my fucking keys. Yeah, you don't get me, motherfucker. And they're like, and then, so they're like, no,
You look like you actually fell out of the 60s in a lot of ways.
Head tattoo, neck tattoo. There's a lot of guys walking
This is
around
before I
like
had
that.
face tattoos, but I still had neck tattoos, right? And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me right now? And like, so they sent me to makeup, and now makeup, the director on that fucking set was calling for the cars, and this makeup girl was like, I'm just gonna take my time with you because I don't want to do any of this. I was like, I don't care. I also don't care. Like, whatever you want to do, sweetheart.
Yeah.
It was like $500 or whatever the fuck it was for my car.
Yeah.
I was like, yes, you can have my car for $500. Dude, it was a whole thing. And then they were like yelling at me, like, you have to get over there. I was like, or what? Like, or I'll drive home. Fuck you. Like, or what? Like, I'm here. You owe me money. You know what I mean?
That's the thing. They're so used to people jumping.
Yeah. It's so weird. Like, it's such a fucking weird thing. Like, all the directors and all that, like they're production people. In the music industry, production people are they do care about the artists and all that, but like they're the respected people, right? The stage manager, the fucking, you know what I mean? Like they run and everyone's just super fucking respectful and all that. So like the artists, yes, they're taken care of, like in the trailers and all that bullshit, but it's like you're lower than production guys, right? Like production guys, their passes do more than your artist pass does. Yeah. You played festivals. Played festivals. And a production guy's pass does more than an artist pass. If I'm playing this stage, that's my pass for that stage. If you're production, you can go anywhere you want.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Like on a fucking movie, it's just like I'm production, I'm bullshit, and blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Like the artist is it just literally fucking lunar opposite. Like, and then like, okay, well you're just a background guy. You can go fuck yourself. Like, okay, no.
So long story short, was your car in the movie?
Oh yeah, no. Is it like?
Were you in the movie?
It was a TV show.
Oh.
But like, no. I did it. I did it for a minute and all that. And I was like, all right, cool. I'm done. It was such a shitty run.
See, it's weird. I think it might differ by production because we built the bike and rented a bunch of bikes to that Nosferatu shit.
Yeah.
And then they rented a bunch. They came to my shop and rented a bunch of shop equipment because they had the setup
Yeah.
of.
See, these old guys are saying the same thing. They've done. They did the JFK.
And those dudes
movie.
were mad cool. Like they were like,
The JFK movie apparently was the exact opposite. This production company was literally just like, fuck you, fuck your car, you're nobody.
yeah. I think it was
It's
probably
like,
that
it's
company.
like, yo,
yeah.
I'm sitting in fucking traffic in a 45-year-old fucking car. Like
Yeah,
I
it's
can't.
gonna overheat. Fucking
Like, how did you not fucking block off?
the street. Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, so they can only like we're filming on a Sunday in fucking Harvard Square. They could shut down the street for 30 seconds at a time.
Yeah.
30 seconds at a time. They didn't have guys. They had guys on one end of Mass Ave, but not to make the block.
Yeah.
So now we have fucking a Honda Civic in between fucking.
Yeah, a bunch of old cars. Yeah.
And they're like yelling at the guy. It's like, yo, it's not his fault, dude. Like it's not his fucking like you're like you're fucking up, and like my car's gonna fucking overheat, dude. Like fuck you. I don't give a shit. Like it's just super
It
fucking.
ain't
weird.
worth the money. Yeah.
And it's just super weird. It's like, all right, cool. Like you're working on the film, you're trash. If you're working on the festival, you're the fucking dude, right? Like, yes, they take care of the bands and all that, but like, there's no disrespect to fucking stage managers, tour managers. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's none. Imagine talking shit to the fucking monitor guy.
Right.
You know what I mean? Not that like what he would do to you, but like it's just like.
I heard Danzig did.
Yeah, and he's a fucking clown. Yeah. But no, for real.
I think
like-
Eric Vaughn was talking. No, someone else was talking about that.
Danzig's like listening to this podcast. He's
dude,
become a fan.
it's
He's
just
just like,
such-
I wish they would just stop talking about
the
me.
music, the movie industry is such a fucking 180 that I was just like, I don't want to be.
No,
like,
yeah.
There was a bunch of girls that were standing like way in the background, and I wasn't in the scene. I was like, yo, you girls can sit down. Sit in my car. They're like, no, we can't. I was like, what? Like, you're getting paid like $50 a day. Like, sit down. It's okay.
But you know, the sad thing is in their head, they're like, "This might be the one that breaks
Yeah,
me
yeah,
out."
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because
No, like-
so it's the same thing,
wait,
dude.
one day I was like, no.
Yeah,
I'm
dude. When we were
good.
doing that Nosferatu shit, we came out one day, and then they needed extras. They're like, "We'll pay you guys to be extras too."
Yeah.
So we're like, whatever. This was me and Dickie that used to work here, and we're just being dicks, like having the time of our life with it, right? And all these people that are extras, I'm like, yo, you're getting $50. They were taking it so seriously,
That's
right?
rape.
Like
That's
they
rape.
had,
Their
like they
lines
had
are
lines.
closed.
No, they really did.
$50. Like that is what rate is.
Yeah. But they were coming over to us, and they were saying like they do like 10 takes of each thing from different angles, and they were coming over saying the same thing and like being all expression, and I'm just doing all like the most idiotic shit.
Abortion time.
Yeah, I'm doing the sign language for abortion time and like weird shit like that I've learned through the years, like dumb shit. Like I'm just like they're coming up to me like blah 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 blah, and I'm like, yeah, abortion time. I'm like fucking yeah. But then they don't know what I'm doing, but they're all in their head taking their fucking. And like we're literally in the show for like 2 seconds, but like I remember everything around it.
What,
And
what, yeah, you gotta play this back a little bit. Oh, Nosferatu, like
Stephen King's son wrote a book or something and was doing a thing called Nosferatu, but it's NOSF4A2.
Okay.
And it was about a dude.
That was the
Yeah,
license
my-
plate.
He wasn't a vampire. He was
my-
like a wraith. He was like a wraith.
Okay, and you guys are in the movie?
But we built the bike for like one of the main
It's a
dudes, and then
AMC
rented a
thing,
bunch
right?
of bikes. Yeah, it was an AMC show. It came on right after Walking Dead.
Okay.
It was supposed to be like a spin-off of The Walking Dead.
No, it wasn't a spinoff.
No,
It was a whole different thing. It was a whole-
Well, excuse me, because I didn't want
Joe
to see
Hill.
that.
I know this a little bit because my good friend, best buddy Jay Photos out here colors the comic book of that. So it was actually a spin-off of a book called Christmas that turned into Nosferatu, which was a comic book series that Joe Hill, Stephen King's son, did. There's Christmas Land, I think it's called. Something to that degree. He's the guy that did Lock and Key, which is another big book.
So, Truth, like, what episode are you in?
I don't remember, dude. I don't like. It was nothing.
Oh, no.
It was literally. So
There's a bunch of people from Boston that were in it. Like,
my friend runs like the auto department of that place. You know what I mean? So it was like it was more helping people out. You know what I mean? And they paid good, and it was cool. Like, you know what I mean? Like we rented them a bunch of shit, like a bunch of bikes. We built them a bike and fucking.
so yeah, so that's what these guys were saying. These old timers, right? So they're all these guys that have these nice old cars. They're retired.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, cool. Like I'll just do it just because it's fun. Blah blah blah. Like I was in that movie JFK or not JFK. The one about his brother. Chappaquiddick.
Yeah.
So the Cadillac that
Takes the
Kennedy,
plunge.
I was with that guy. So like he's like, that was me driving. I was like, cool. Like, you get paid more? He's like, nope. I was like, dude, fuck that.
That's what I was
Fuck
like.
that. Fuck that. So I told these guys, I'm
Just
like,
plunged his car into the
dude,
water.
that's his car, dude. Yeah, for real. That's his car. Riding through the rain, all that shit, blah, blah, blah. So, like, hey, literally day one, I'm like, we got to organize a little bit. Like, this $50 ain't fuck. They weren't having it. They weren't having it. They weren't having me.
But there's so much money, right? Like, well, on that Nosferatu show, like at first I was like, yeah, whatever, I'll help him buddy out. But then I saw the money that was involved, right? Because like they had a 1937 they had two 1937 Rolls Royce race. There's literally only 8 in existence. They have 2 of the 8. And then they built a third one. I was like, yeah, you can pay me to rent my shit. You know what I mean?
for
You
real.
need me to do anything.
Yeah.
It's cool. I'll do it. I'll help you guys out. But yeah, I get fucking paid because it's
So
like,
there's
you
a-
guys
there's a
have money
guy-
for this shit.
There's a guy that in Massachusetts now that like he's got like he's not the union on it, right? He's just like a guy. Like if you can register your car and all that, like you end up on the email list and all that bullshit. But like literally, it's not worth like that production company was crap. Apparently, the Chappaquiddick one they paid better. Blah blah blah. But yeah, like it was absolute fucking like it was such a shitty experience. I was like, I never want to do any of this ever.
Kind
like
of unfortunate.
yeah, it just sucked. Well, the fucking, these guys gonna eat lunch first and blah, 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 blah. It's like, no, actually, why? Like I have to be back in my car to be fucking staged.
Yeah.
Why am I not eating first? Like they're eating lunch in their trailer. They're not like in line. You know what I mean? Like you're just weirdo shit. Whereas like again, production shit on tour and all that. It's like we're all together. Like we're. You know what I mean? Like it's such a different experience, and it's just shitty. I don't like that. I don't. Shout out to my friends that are making a living doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that was it. That was just my experience. You know.
All right. Well, we're like 3 hours and 15 minutes into this. We got anything else about horror movies before we want to? And Halloween shit or music?
I'm actually. I have a horror movie coming out. I was saving this bomb.
What's your horror movie?
No, I got nothing, bro. We're 3 hours and 15 minutes in.
Well, I guess everybody watch some Paul Naschy movies on Tubi. Watch
Yeah.
Beast of Bray Road.
I'm glad that you.
Follow Joe Hawk and then hit up Paul Naschy's son and make sure that like Joe Rogan has a studio, right? And he's got a recreation of the American Werewolf in London. I just want the Yeti or the werewolf from fucking
There's no
he's
way
not
those
vaccinated.
things
the
exist
werewolf and the
anymore.
Yeti. I just want one of those. Like just hit up Naschy's son for me. Get him on the podcast. Sergio, yeah. That's fucking Sergio.
Dipper Cafe, 1367 Purchase Street, New Bedford, Massachusetts.
A month from now.
Yeah, just follow everybody on Instagram.
Yeah.
Halloween
I'm really happy
Kills.
for you guys, man. Congratulations on that. That's really cool.
Thank you, bro. You're gonna come out, fucking make some Italian food.
I come out. Listen, I'm a seafood guy, and I don't have very much of that in Arizona.
We'll take
so
you around. We'll take you
Bro,
around.
like you can
I'm
see the
into a trip
ocean
like
from
that.
our front door.
We're a block from the ocean.
Yeah, I don't even eat seafood, but
Yeah.
but we got it. The best seafood in town. Come through.
You'll get some clam cakes.
All right. So was there anything else about found footage films, or do we
I
kind of
don't
cover it all?
know.
Yeah.
Just watch
That's
Cannibal
enough of
Holocaust.
that.
Yeah, that's it.
Cannibal Holocaust and Troll Hunter.
Yeah, that's about it.
Wait, you're oddly silent over there.
Let's raffle up Lenny's bike.
All right, yeah. Lenny's bike is up for raffle.
Lenny's bike's been on that fucking limb for like fucking 3 years.
Yeah.
let's raffle it off.
All right.
How much does that cost you?
What?
Keep going.
All right. Till next time.
Danny, always a pleasure.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
All right, guys. Yeah, happy Halloween to you. Thanks for having me on. Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.